All right, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. How you doing, Treg?
Not too bad. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week for me, too, but
How's
we're
it?
back. Social guys are here.
Yeah, we got a nice show planned up for today.
I'm excited. A guy I haven't seen in a hot minute.
Candy got a nice show for us ready.
Yeah.
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 Sweet.
We're getting ready for the next fancy holiday coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Next fancy holiday.
Hallmark holiday.
Yeah, that one.
The V-Day, not Virgin.
Valentine's Day. Oh, is there a Virgin Day?
There's got to be. There's got to be.
Let's go.
It's the day of love, Colin. The one that you need to help with.
It's the third.
I have a lot of love in my heart, Candy.
I know.
I'm a loving guy.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Yeah,
you really are.
Very loving guy.
Fucking love you guys. Go team.
Fucking love you. Okay, so yeah, with the show today though, we have a good friend coming on.
Yeah, we do.
Great mutual friend. Candy's going to meet him for the first time today, and then we also have a special guest on the show today too, possibly be a regular.
It's unfortunately not Santa.
Santa!
Yeah.
I know him.
You're not Santa. You sit on a throne of lies.
So yeah, we have a great show planned though. Yeah, dude, a rough week though. I actually meditated this morning. That's
Sorry, buddy.
like my mind's been off. Mine's been off.
Meditation's real. I was doing it. I did it for pretty steady for a while. I haven't
Did you?
in a few months now, and I probably should do it again.
Yeah, I do like 10 minutes of yoga and then 10 minutes of meditation if I'm off kilter a little bit. And it definitely helped me today.
Talking about
Bring you back in.
I just want to make known that I was not the reason he was stressed out.
Oh,
Start there. I just want to clarify that.
yeah.
Oh, I'm dressed up?
No, stressed out.
No.
Oh, stressed out.
yeah.
No, she was definitely not the reason.
Yeah.
No, just
your employees giving you trouble. No. All of them. They're
If he
really
was,
just.
he probably wouldn't tell me anyway.
No, I would. I talk to you all the time.
Yeah, but if I was the reason that you were getting stressed out.
Candy, you're stressing me out right now.
No, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just a rough week though. But I'm ready to get the show rolling. I'm ready to have some fun on the show. I need a beer. What do we got? We got a Busch Light. I need a Busch Light. My man, you know, he can always come in correct. Municipal Brew Works as always. So, yeah, great show though planned. We got a guy coming on who's going to talk to us a little bit about real estate, also entrepreneurship. So yeah, I'm super
I'd imagine
excited.
a couple pretty funny things too. He's a funny guy.
Well, I know you have some history,
Well, it's sure. Yeah. Let's go with that.
so
Let's get started.
let's get started, man. Hey, with that being said, then let's get the show rolling. Hey, welcome back to the Social Guys, everybody. As always, this show is brought to you by Rains Management Group, RMG. Candy knows it well. Candy, how we doing over at the Hossie today?
Great, it's always.
You got a new friend over there.
I do. Hi. My new best friend.
Yeah, so this is JD. JD, we found him actually on the street. He asked if he could just come up and hang out, so we're
He
letting him
really
hang
was
out.
on the street when I found him.
It
It was, hey,
It's
do
cold
I need
out
to know
there,
you?
folks.
Yep, I know you too.
Yeah.
Walk inside.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what happened.
Perfect.
it was amazing.
So, so JD is actually a Army veteran. He was in the service for 20 years and retired now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's living life in Ohio.
Yeah. Out of all the places I went in the world, Lima, Ohio that's where I want to be.
Nice.
Sounds good.
I was meant to
Hey.
be here, right here.
There you go.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Appreciate it.
Hey, and as always, Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
Treg motherfucking Reigns.
What's up, everybody? Hey, and our guest today, the man, the myth, the legend,
Chris motherfucking Short.
Chris motherfucking Short. What's up, dude?
Me. What's up, guys?
Not much, man.
Thanks for having me.
So, okay. So let's get right into it. First off, me and Colin know you very well. Pretty well, anyway. I mean, we went to school together, hung out a lot. You and Colin have...
There was like a 3 or 4 year span where I saw Chris like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I've seen him less since he moved to Bell Fountain,
often.
but yeah, it was awful. Fuck you.
I said often.
Awful,
was frequent.
Often, basically the same word.
Yeah,
It was frequent. Less in the last year and a half once you moved to Bell Fountain.
I moved.
Yeah. Yeah, you moved away from us.
I moved. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. You can get closer to that mic too. You don't
been
have to be
crying.
afraid
Eat the
of it.
mic like Taylor.
We,
You don't have to
we help
eat
you
it.
move it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's uncomfortable.
So,
But grab the arm.
yeah, grab the arm there.
That's the way they like it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm licking an ice cream cone.
You're doing something
Do this. All right, we're
You're good. You're good. You
all right,
gotta-
we're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
We're good. There we go.
I could watch an hour of this.
You might have to.
I'm gonna go home then.
So, talk to us a little bit though. So, you right after high school,
Yeah.
you started what, buying rentals?
No, I went to college.
Went to college. Okay. So give us a little bio here.
Well, so high school, we'll start there. High school to college to summer job in New York to uncertain what I want to do with the rest of my life and change majors, change to exercise physiology. Knew I wanted to own a gym, right? So shooting for the stars. And then interned with Lyle and Lima, Anytime Fitness is how we got to know each other. And then after that, you got to make money. And
Always.
as a personal trainer in Ohio, it's really tough. I had a lot of clients, but it's still really tough. To be honest, my dad made my SUV payment a couple times. But so I got a job opportunity at UPS.
Okay.
I interviewed for an inside the morning job. And basically, I was going to work like 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then go to the gym and work. You got to grind it. You got to eat dirt. And then during the interview, they're like, hey, so you just want to drive? And I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. And I was like, well, what do they make? The reason why I'm doing this interview is because I need to make more money to own a gym someday. And so then they told me, I was like, yep, sign me up. I'll do it. And did that for about, 8 months.
What were they paying at the time?
Starting out, it was like probably $20 an hour.
Okay.
Pretty good starting out.
Yeah, pretty good starting
It's
out.
pretty good. There was like a 4-year progression, so you had to put some time in to start making like 40 an hour kind of thing. So anyways, 8 months of that, and then I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I loved it. I did the mall route a lot. I did Lima. I did the hood. It was a little scary sometimes. We'll talk about that later. But
It's just kid in shorts driving a truck around.
yeah, it was nighttime. Shining a flashlight in the hood's not fun. And then so I applied for a job, man. I applied for a job, and I was like, my boss at the time, he's like, where do you want to go? I was like, I'll go anywhere. He's like, Texas. I was like, shit, it's warmer. Yeah, why not? And he's like, California. Anyways, I got an interview in Toledo. It was between me and another guy.
It's definitely not California.
That was a lot.
He
Where
was
you
I could've
going?
gone anywhere. Could've gone
straight up
Texas,
lied
California.
to you, man.
Toledo.
It's like, you want to go to California, Texas?
You ever seen the Great White
Toledo
North
it is.
before?
Bahamas, Paraguay? Nope. Lima, Ohio, baby.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I mean, it was an adventure, that's for sure.
Sure.
Got the job, did that for a little bit, bounced around, went to Defiance, and then Salina, then Lima, and then left. And it was time, I got into real estate during all of that. It was time to leave, and basically I was like, it's now or never. So
You were building a house, though, during...
built a few things, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Built a rental portfolio, built the real estate portfolio, tiny house, spec house, couple of things, renovated.
The tiny house was fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Tiny house was fun.
It was, yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
It was.
We'll have to talk about how I got into that.
Yeah,
Stuff like
you're
that,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing was cool, though. It was like on a trailer. I mean, it was
I would
nice.
love to
It was
build
house
one.
like.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd probably just take it out and park it somewhere.
Yeah, basically
On
what you
the
could do.
Allegheny.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
My husband's
Yeah.
always wanted to live in a tiny house.
Oh,
And yet we
his
have a
his
big
was
house.
it was very, very nice.
Yeah.
Chris did a really good job. I mean, you
You got
do a
90
good job
pairs
on
of
all your
shoes
stuff.
to
Thank
put
you.
somewhere.
But it was, I mean, it was
That's why
top
we don't
notch.
have
That
a
sounds amazing.
tiny house.
Yeah.
It had a full-size living room fan in the living room or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was like, 72 inches? The thing was
Yeah.
huge.
The house
It
in
was like
Lyman
that
you
kind
worked
of
on
level.
was nice too.
Yeah, you've
went
been there
well.
a couple times.
A couple times. It was
Hot
cool.
tub,
It had
lake.
There was a little
I
while
missed
where it
out on
didn't-
that.
You did,
I did
yeah.
miss out on that.
Jake, not Jake.
Josh.
Josh came a couple times.
Yeah, Josh would call me up late at night and he'd be like, "Hey, I'm going over to Chris's, going hot tubbing. You coming?" I'm like, "Bro, I just got married." I was like, "No."
There was a little while where like
Not going over
there wasn't furniture in the house, but there was a hot tub.
Yeah,
I
no
remember
furniture,
that.
just a hot tub.
Priorities,
Isn't that how
man.
most men start out?
yeah.
Like, I had a pool table.
Dude,
Yeah.
I ate on it. I played pool on it.
So,
did what I needed.
funny story about that. I got a friend of mine. I think you know Joel.
Who?
Joel. I'm not going to say his last name because I don't know if he wants.
Start talking. Probably no.
Yeah. So Joel, though, he bought a house out in Russell's Point, and I'm just going to say it's Clayball.
Yeah.
You know
I
Joel.
Yeah.
So Joel had a house in Russell's Point, and I remember walking into his house, right? Like, as soon as you walk into the door, normally there's either a foyer, living room, kitchen, whatever. He had a pool table as soon as you walked into the door right there. Mm-hmm. And then it was just kitchen, and then his kitchen was nothing in the cupboards but Fireball and Slim Jims.
Wow.
It's a really good diet.
and then protein lined the counter.
Nice.
That's a good time.
I'm feeling a lot better about my house right now.
I feel like his house probably still looks like that.
I have chairs and shit.
Do you still have that sheet up, Colin?
Yeah.
Yes, he does have a
It's
sheet.
blocking the sunlight. It's a curtain.
Get
It's
this.
a curtain.
I think Candy knows this. JD definitely doesn't know this though. So Colin bought a house. Okay, the previous
5 years ago.
the previous owners had a bed sheet that covered the backyard window, the backyard door, the French door. Right, it's still there.
It's
never moved.
It's blocking the sunlight.
I said.
So do you not use your back door?
No, I do. You just. It's a fucking bed sheet. Just
Have you ever put a UV light up?
There it is. Taylor said
do
that.
something on a bed or anything.
wondering.
Yeah.
Been hanging up there a while.
I asked him though.
I'm not sleeping on it.
Right? I did ask him though. I was like, so wait a second. You bought a house, bed sheet already hanging up, and you were just like, yep, mine now.
I mean, it worked. It did. It served a purpose.
Yeah, it serves a purpose of protecting my privacy and
does.
letting in enough light that I can see when the sun's up, but also
Told him
not
for
enough
Christmas,
to,
I want to get him just the blinds that go.
I'll throw them away.
Throw 'em away.
They probably won't in a I'll have to go
Spin it.
spin it. Yeah,
Spin the rod.
the little
You know they have
inevitably
ones you
one
just
will
pull it
fall
down,
off.
and then it just pops back up.
You know what they don't change in
Hey,
hotel
maybe you
rooms?
guys should mind your own fucking business and live your lives in your own goddamn houses. I'm living my life in mine.
I can't wait for our rapid questions because this is relevant.
I'm living my life in mine. I thought he was going to give me shit about the chairs. There was this
broke a chair?
fucking probably my fat ass.
No, I thought you were gonna say dining room table.
I had a table.
Holy cow.
So
It was a card table.
I bought a house before any of my fucking friends bought a house, and I'm like, you know what, you whiny sons of bitches, why don't you get your own fucking house?
Very
But
responsible of you.
Within the first 2 months that I lived there, I didn't have a ton of furniture. There was a little while where like I had a chair. It was like, if you want to come hang out, that's cool, but like you got to bring a chair. And
BYOC.
they've given me shit about it for 5 years. I think I had chairs inside like 3 months, and I'm like, okay, you know what, guys? We go hang out in your mom's basement if we want, but
I had a permanent lawn chair in my truck for Colin's house.
Nice. I love
Yes.
it though.
I thought that's what he was about to give me shit about.
So, okay, going back to you though, Chris. So, you were building multiple things. You were building your portfolio for rentals. You were building. We know about the house.
Yeah.
Or our audience doesn't though. Can you go into detail a little bit about that?
The spec house.
Yeah.
Yeah, sold it.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
learn a lot. You do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But
as
you
a
were
kid-
working your ass
yeah.
off.
Yeah. I was doing what? I was in Toledo. No, I was Defiance at the time. So I was doing a decent round trip commute. And then, 10, 12, 13, whatever management needed. I was management. So whatever they needed, I had to do it.
Yeah.
And so I'd do that. And then I'd run home. I'd
Yeah.
eat. And then I'd go there and work.
Yeah.
There were nights where I'd, go to bed at 1 and wake up at 4 or 4:30 to go to work the next day. Or sometimes I didn't go to bed either. You had to do what you had to do. So, but going back
Often than
to,
not.
it's part of growing a business.
It's a
growing
grind,
yourself,
man.
Yeah.
It's a grind.
Yeah. And then as a kid, I always helped my dad with the house projects. When I was 10, we moved out in the country and, we built the house. We had people frame it, but we did a lot of finishing work. Him and I built the basement, the entire thing, finished it all together.
Yeah.
So it's cool, And then, I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, so I'm managing all these people at UPS. I was like, what's a couple crews?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can build a house. You learn a lot.
Yeah.
To the point where I sold my SUV to pay for the concrete. Pay for the driveway at the very end of the project. You try to budget and anticipate and foresee the future, but things come up.
Sure.
So, anyways, I got it done. I lived in it for a little bit. Colin came over. A couple people came over. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
And
There was, man, wasn't there something went? Did you have flooding? Was it like the line to the fridge? Was it?
Yeah. So
He's like, yeah.
So
It was.
Sucked
It was
ass.
That
like
wasn't done right.
it did suck ass. It was bad,
I
dude.
put this nice bamboo flooring down.
He
right?
did.
Like nice. And I was selling in Shawnee. It was on a lake. It was the last lot in this subdivision. It
Yeah.
was nice.
JD knows a little bit about that.
A little bit.
And so, I just sold my SUV to pay for the concrete. I'm like, I'm not paying $30 for a fridge line. I'll pay $7 for this little plastic thing. Oh my god,
think
man!
I
I
bought
wish I
your
would have
house.
bought the $60 drink.
I'm pretty sure I bought your house. In Shawnee, yeah. Broken fridge, yeah. Floor messed up,
Warped floor.
That's it.
Luckily, I had extra. We fixed it, but it was,
There was like we
You
woke
don't skip.
we woke up in the morning and we're like, why is the carpet in the basement like
You-
soaked?
you were banished to the basement.
Yeah.
Everyone else slept
Well,
upstairs.
we've already covered how I make a lot of noise in my sleep. Like I get put in a different sleeping location than everybody else. But like I was like,
another
guys, did we
conversation.
like dump a gallon of water on the floor down here? We're like, did somebody piss on the floor? Nope. It was running from like the kitchen upstairs.
Colin was sweating.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, whatever, Colin. I don't believe you. You peed down there. didn't you?
Nice.
well, we've learned on the last show that he doesn't pee anywhere except for the toilet.
Yeah.
And a couch.
Do you know these guys? Do you know these guys pee in the shower?
Yeah, I do too.
Dude, what the fuck? But no, they got
Co-
it fixed.
okay, JD hasn't heard this yet. So Colin, it was his first time hearing that people pee in the shower.
He didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Fuck that.
You save a water bill.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Conservative.
It all goes down
Okay,
the same drain.
but you sold the house.
Yeah.
You got it fixed. Sold the house.
Yeah.
And then tell us about Bell Fountain. Tell us about the gym.
All right, so left UPS.
Real
2020.
quick though, before we move on, you still have rentals and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You're still doing
Yeah,
that.
you got to have cash flow.
Yep.
So I have that. Honestly, when you're at a 9 to 5, let's call it 9 to 5. Like when you're at
Yeah.
a job and you're like, hey, I'm comfortable. Hey, thank you.
Put this in
Put it in your face, dude.
I'm comfortable,
Yeah.
but how do you get out of that comfort zone? Because they're paying you X amount. So
Sure.
how do you leave something like that?
Yeah.
You got. So I follow like Bigger Pockets podcasts and a couple other like mentors, and the big thing they called it was exit velocity. How do you replace that income? Any individual, any family should have multiple streams of income if they can. It takes time to get there. But anyways, I was building this rental portfolio and trying to replace my UPS income. And 2020 rolled around right before COVID. I left like 3 days before COVID. And it was COVID hit. And then you're like, oh, man, okay, well, my 6-month plan just became a what plan?
Right.
And then, I was looking at locations in like Columbus, Florida even, and Lyle, which is my business partner now over at the gym. He was with me through the whole process. And I had Columbus narrowed down. And then got news about Dad's health, and I was like, nope, I'm staying close. So Lyle and I worked out a deal where I came down and did like project management. We always had the game plan of owning it.
Yeah.
He's young, he wants to leave eventually, but not yet.
Yeah.
So right
And you
now,
ended up in.
Bell Fountain.
Yeah.
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 So down there, close to home, perfect. Living above 600 pizza if I'm hungry.
Nice.
Walk about 20 steps, and you got.
I know you don't eat pizza all the time.
Oh, I do.
You lying sack
No,
of shit.
I do. I do. It's
So then he's got to go work out for 8 hours.
yeah.
It's all about that brown fat.
it's the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
You gotta have moderation, but the 80%'s got to be rock hard. You got to be solid on it.
Yeah. I'm usually
yeah.
rock hard 80% of the time.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. Good for Chelsea.
Chicken.
I'm a 60% guy.
Can I possibly get a chair farther away from Treg?
Happy for Chelsea, man.
Can I join what is becoming the peanut gallery over here? Can I join?
We know stuff
Jealous
over
would be
here.
more fun.
So you're at Anytime Bell Fountain now,
Yep.
and so
Snapping next to cash and checks.
yeah, but that was a little bit of a transition, wasn't it, for you?
Well, yeah. I mean, anything's easy if you just got the go for it mentality.
True.
You're gonna stumble on your phone. You're gonna fall, but just go for it because life's
Yeah.
short. I don't want to be cliche, but that's the only thing. Life's short. You got to go for it.
Sure, absolutely. So you've been at Anytime Bell Fountain for how long now?
I moved down there end of 2021. So I don't know, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years now.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. close to it. Yeah, love every minute of it.
Yeah.
You know,
And you've learned the in and outs of that entire place, though, in your transition there.
absolutely. You know, go back to college, exercise physiology. You know, you can read any book you want, but until you get the actual hands-on experience, you don't know really anything until you get there.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a process. It's been a great process. Love the people I work with. Love the members. You know, when you put the time and effort and the passion into it, the big thing is the passion. You know, the sky's the limit. And,
Yeah.
You know, this last I bought in July last year. Obviously, it was fun before that, but you know, now
Yeah.
since July, it's been a blast.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just seeing how you can move the needle, how you can move the metrics, how you can reinvest in the place, how you can give back to your members, because it's all about the service you offer. It's exciting and it's fun, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
And we were talking about this earlier. Marketing's a big part of that for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, what did we say before the show? You can have a great product, service, but if they don't know who you are, what's the point?
Exactly.
So you got to market. So any business owner is a marketer.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not good at it, you
Outsource.
Well, you should outsource it in general.
Should phone a
You
friend.
always use your resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ray's Management Group is
Yeah, there's your
local
plug.
Always looking for more.
I didn't even know.
There's that plug, man.
Yeah.
You get
Exactly.
to work with us cool cats.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. We're personable.
Don't worry, I don't actually work for him. I won't be dealing with any of your stuff. Okay? You should feel safe in that.
You need to get Treg tonight.
The professionals.
We know.
Oh,
But yeah.
Treg's great, man.
Yeah.
Long-time friend.
That's right. Yeah, we've had some times together, man. We've had some good times.
Yeah, you've been down to Bell Fountain a couple
We've
times.
been down to Bell Fountain. Yeah, we toured everything. You know, we checked out the facility, and yeah, and hopefully there's still work for us in the future for you guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
helping out with stuff. So
Got to
yeah,
keep things fresh.
yeah, we were talking about that. So that'll be interesting to get into with you and get to work with a friend too. That's always
right.
fun. So
I'd still like to come check it out sometime.
Oh, wait. You want to go to the gym?
Yeah, well, for the first time in my entire life. Can you believe it?
Oh, you're more than welcome, Colin.
Yeah.
should we do another night like how we had?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it reminds me of Cincinnati. It
Well,
reminds me of
Oh,
Bell
my
Fountain.
I forgot about Cincinnati. That was a rough one.
Good time.
The story about staying at your house is when we talked for the first time about both of us making a lot of noise in our sleep. He was like, yeah, I was out on the cat. What were you saying? You were like, you said you were like just like sawing logs, man.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I don't know. The weed whacker.
Yeah. I sound like a weed whacker, and he's like, well, I sound like a chainsaw. So
Yeah.
we'll go great together.
Yeah.
We'll be just one big tool.
We're the whole tool shed.
He's going to be chopping down the
But
woods.
he was talking about being at your place, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's loud.
Yeah. I mean, me
He's on the
too.
other side of the loft.
Who's
but,
okay? So who's louder, me or him?
You, Colin. Yeah.
So Colin said that it was me because we stayed together at when we went on the brewery tour.
You just slept for so long. Like Adam and I got up at like 8 a.m. and you and Nick Warner slept till like noon.
I wasn't there, but I heard you guys. And it's like cubs. Like,
I'm sure I was loud too. But like, I woke up at some point.
it was kind of funny.
Nick Warner also snores like a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Nick in a while.
It was a good time. It was
I'll
good.
tell you what,
He cut
I
out a
don't
little
know.
early on us. He's like 9 o'clock, going to bed.
Dude, I get that.
Yeah.
I get tired.
Colin left the bar, and we found him 20 minutes later walking
That is-
back towards the bar.
That is not true.
Is this the
They
one?
didn't
I think
find
you
me.
got
I
lost.
just
think I've
walked
heard
back
this
to
story.
the bar. We were in an unfamiliar city. I got lost. I walked back to the bar. Like nobody came to find me.
No.
I just walked back.
No, I walked outside though, and I was calling you, and then I see you
Yeah.
walking towards me from
Emerging from the mist.
from the
Just-
opposite direction of where the hotel was, and I was like, hey,
I went the wrong way. We might as well stay at the bar another half hour.
Yeah, it was a fun time though.
It was
we
a
went
good
to a
time.
lot of breweries, and then we ended up at the local tavern there, which was called the Drink.
Come on in to the
This is
drop
Cincinnati.
in.
This was Hamilton. You should come next time.
Hamilton's where?
Yeah, this was in Hamilton. Yeah,
Hamilton, Ohio.
yeah.
I was just there.
Yeah, you were just there.
I
Yeah,
graduated from high school there.
yeah. Big Blue, right?
Got a couple dope breweries.
They do. I was texting him about those when he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to be here, but I was there.
Municipal Brew Works, Fretboard,
Yep.
a third one.
The Public House was the other one. The Public House.
Great.
Yeah. That was the one that had like the outdoor where they had the fire pit going. And
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was-
I dig that kind of place.
Yeah, it was very cool. But yeah, I love it was all AstroTurf outside.
And
so
then
it
the
was kinda
bartenders
Those are
from the
nice.
first 3 places that we had been to were at the drink when we got to.
Yeah. All the bartenders ended up at the local tavern that we went to at the end of the night. It was kind of
Yeah.
cool. They're like, "Hey, we remember you guys."
Yeah.
They were the rowdy ones.
Were you guys loud as hell and drinking
Hold
beer
on,
at our bar? Like,
hold on. Did I ever tell the
horrible.
story about the old guy who came up to me at the
No,
bar?
the dude who was like, yeah.
Dude, you're gonna
this
you'll
in the
love this.
bathroom?
So at
Just
the-
some random drunk dude, but like,
Whoa, that was a joke. I was wrong. Thought it was in the
barely hear
bathroom.
No, it wasn't.
gotta lean in, bro.
Wasn't, no, he's good. He's got the
what I
separate
was
mic.
saying,
He doesn't have a mic.
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
hold on.
His mic's on his hood.
all right,
Is this better?
sure.
You just-
So like, but what happened was we walked into the drink, and there's this older guy. I like walk up to the bar, I order a drink, whatever.
We're just chilling. I think you were talking to one of the bartenders that we had actually.
I was
met
talking to one of the
before.
bartenders.
I was talking
yeah.
to Adam. Yeah.
And then like this guy walks up to me and he's like, hey, he kind of shoves me. He goes, "Hey." I was like, "Yeah."
drunk
He's
as shit.
Drunk
Fucking
as shit.
hammered.
Older guy, like probably late 50s, early 60s, and he was just like, "Hey, you play football?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "I knew it." And I was like, "Dude, I don't know what you're talking about." He goes, "Hold on, let me guess. 6'2", 6'3", 350. I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "God damn it, fucking NFL player right here."
And he fucking turns around and looks at me and he's like, 6'2", 6'3", 280. And I'm like, yeah. The dude was like a carny. He was like the guess your weight carny. He was like spot on. We just looked at each other. We were
Here's
like,
your $2 back.
yeah.
It ain't nothing for me to whoop
But no,
a
it was-
6-footer's
yeah, he was-
ass.
But he
There's a local guess your weight carny at the bar.
and then he goes, "I'm buying you a shot." He goes, "Do you like Irish car bombs?"
We're like, sure.
I
guys love Irish
I was going to say,
Oh,
Chris knows
yeah.
I love Irish. That's my
I'd rather
favorite
just
shot.
have the Guinness, but whatever.
Yeah, that's my favorite shot though. I will do Irish car bombs all day long.
We know.
And this guy goes, "Irish car bomb?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And he goes, "See, you can do it the fastest." I was like, "Bet." So we do it real quick or whatever, and I finished mine before his. And he turns around, and he goes, "I beat him! I beat him!" I was like, "No, you didn't."
He's like, let's do it again.
Yes, and I was like, "Let's do another one." He goes, "Oh no, gotta go home."
The question is if he made it home.
I have no idea.
It would have been hilarious if when I went the wrong direction, I just passed him like on a bench or something.
Cool deal. So Chris, tell us real quick about. So what was the question that you had about Anytime Fitness?
Who?
Do I
Colin
have a
did.
question?
No, you did, and then I interrupted. Do you remember what it was? I don't remember what it was.
What is a gym?
Wow.
You know, we get that a lot, Colin.
It's in the FAQs on the website.
Just stop on over, man. I'll take care of you.
Is it like a guy named Jim?
Yeah, J-I-M.
Guy. Just one.
Just one.
It's just Jim.
Just Jim there.
We're going to Jim.
His name is Jim.
Jim knows everything. Yeah.
So you're at the gym now though. You're doing a lot with it. I mean,
swole.
Bell Fountain's is a bolstering city right now.
Absolutely.
There's an axe
So-
throwing place.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been there. Love it.
Oh yeah. You sent me some Snapchats from there and stuff. But yeah, so being in that town though, now you're partner with Lyle, right?
Right.
On owning Anytime Fitness Bell
Right,
Fountain, correct? Okay. So in doing that though, and in a bolstering city, what have you seen? Because the moment where you began in 2021, Bell Fountain wasn't what it is now, correct?
I mean, it's always been
It was
great.
on its way.
Yeah, so like if we go back a little bit, so Lyle moved here to Lima in 2009
Okay.
from California. And then in 2011, he opened Bell Fountain. And at that location, it was in the Kroger Plaza.
Okay.
And that was across town. And then so Jason and the Small Nation team approached him. He's like, hey, we'd love for you to
From
be...
what I hear, is a great team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great people.
Yeah.
So actually, Lyle was the first tenant to move downtown. And since then, you know, membership has gone up. And then recently, since I joined on, and I give all credit to Drew, our PT manager, he's
Met
grown
Drew,
that.
great guy.
Yeah, he is. He's
What's
grown that
PT?
personal training. Yeah, he's grown the personal training department like insane. But like, you know, a lot of that is attributed to moving downtown. You know,
Yeah.
membership base went up. And then the last, like I basically say last year, we've been hitting records in PTs.
That's awesome.
I mean, we're basically what we market ourselves as now is a training facility that also sells memberships. So, like, I know high ticket sales, obviously there's more to it than just money.
Sure.
Anybody who's in business to make money, you know that you're in business to make money. But when you look at, why are you in that business? We're in that business because we love it.
Yeah.
And so then what we bring to the table, it's high ticket sales and value, and we want people to see results. So
Good.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, we're proud of you. I know I'm definitely proud of you and what you've done in the years that I've known
Thanks,
you.
man. Thanks.
So, and and I hope you much success for the future as that goes on as well.
Well, thank you. Do you want to hear what I do on the part-time right now?
Yeah.
I'm a part-time gambler.
No.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Chris.
I think everybody in Ohio is right now, aren't they?
Yeah, FanDuel, baby.
I tried.
FanDuel, baby.
Went to a casino with Chris. He tried to leave like a winning ticket, like in the
I
slash.
didn't know it won. I didn't know.
I think you're going to be bad at the professional gambler thing.
No,
It's not a very good
I'm
part-time
doing
job.
I'm doing okay. It's more
Yeah.
fun, you know.
Yeah.
Don't need the
it's
number
worth a
yet.
shot.
More of a hobby job.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Give it a
Chris.
shot.
He's hobjobbing. He's hobjobbing.
I feel like you're gonna roll your eyes a lot. during this
Took half an hour for you to
podcast.
stress me out.
I remember about a year ago, and stretched out then too.
It's okay.
You stretched him out of you?
That's what I was wondering.
I just
Stressed him out.
Oh, stressed.
That's
I just
what-
worry about him.
That's
I
some
just worry about
routine
He'll
stuff.
be all right.
No.
You're gonna be all right.
No, we are proud
All
of
right.
you, though.
Yeah.
So, very cool, man.
All right.
Hey, let's get into
Thank
some
you.
rapid fire questions.
Oh, already.
Yeah.
All right.
We talked about
Shoot him already.
the.
Ready.
Are you though?
Ready.
Because we talked about like homes, and now the first question is,
Throw the
how is
question
your
out.
living room arranged?
Like a living room.
Yeah.
That's
What do you
a
want?
great
There are
answer.
a couple couches, chair.
I have a love
Footstool.
seat, a couch, two chairs, and then the big screen up above the mantle.
TV.
Back in my day, we had inflatable.
You know the outside patio furniture, like the
Yeah.
little end cap tables. That's what my TV sits on. Like,
Oh, really?
Like one leg of the TV is on one table.
Oh, yeah, I've
the
seen it,
other is
yeah,
on-
yeah.
yeah. I live on the third floor, man. I'm not putting anything else in there.
I don't blame you. And there's we think there's a lot of stairs up to this studio. Holy shit, is there a lot of stairs at his place?
It's a workout.
Yeah.
The workout never stops. His
why he
life
does
is a
PT.
gym.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. His life
Okay.
is organized by him.
How's your living room
I'm sorry.
arranged?
I have a couch and a recliner and a love seat and a coffee table, a TV, a stand.
Pretty
What was like the
standard.
oddball? Yeah. What was the weird question here? What was the like weird answer? Were we?
I think it was yours.
It was
Me?
supposed to be about
We were
you.
wondering, because we want to
You
know.
were wondering about me.
We were wondering about your setup, Colin.
Because you don't know
Like
what his
this
gym
fine
is.
Well, so
not
part
the
of
living
that
room, though.
conversation was about his like sheet, his bed sheet.
I think
Okay.
I think a lot of
When
people
trying
spend too
to
much
add this
time trying to
conversation.
tell me how to live my own life.
I'm not telling you. So I thought what
Wash
was
it.
funny though was that you have your TV. It's like 6 feet away from the wall.
Yeah, because it's about 30 inches wide.
32.
32.
Best piece of technology I've ever bought. It's lasted nearly 10 years. It's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
I've just never seen a TV like not up against the wall. Yours is away. It's just.
I'm the only person moving around in there, and
That's true.
then when I have company, I
floating?
wheel it back against
Do
the
you?
wall,
What was it,
and then
on
I
wheels?
open up so much space for activities.
Look at this, all this space.
It's
We
on
drug it out for
wheels.
what was it called?
So his
No, no.
entertainment system's on
Quiplash,
wheels.
yeah.
No, no, sir.
Quiplash is great.
Yeah, it is.
But it's just a 32-inch TV. That's all that's on it.
That's okay. You know,
That's like
There's
the
no
size
other.
of my
There's no
computer
other
screen.
extras.
Like one of those old metal projection stands. He's just sitting on
I think
top
probably
of
I'm never inviting
No,
anybody
I
in my
think-
house again.
I think it's just it's like a
You're
wooden
the one who told me
cabinet.
we're going to game night.
do you remember the meme where the guy's just sitting in his lawn chair and has a TV and nothing in the fridge except a case of beer and a ham sandwich? That's how, that's Colin's.
I got furniture for a company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, Colin. We
no
make
one
fun.
comes.
Do
We
you
love
use your
We
TV?
do
Do you
love you.
watch TV on?
Yeah.
Okay.
He watches it.
I didn't know if you just read books instead.
No, I watch TV.
Question number 2.
I know TV. Saw.
Can you
pull the
teach
heat
me
off,
to
yeah.
TV?
Yeah. Is that, and one day I'm hoping that they'll make it in color. A boy can dream, right?
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be some next level shit. I mean, it'd be like us putting a guy on the moon or something. But like,
Never happened.
Never happened.
We landed on the moon.
No, we didn't.
So anyway, how about the next rapid fire?
I appreciate you, Colin.
Hey, back at you.
I love you, Colin.
So, do you believe in the 666 or Friday the 13th?
Help me with what is 666.
Help me with
Like
who this question is
666, like it's like the
So the number that comes after 665. What do you mean? Do you believe in it? It's a
667.
number. Friday
What?
the 13th is a day.
It's the devil stuff.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thank you.
You're
Chris.
welcome.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
The devil.
Well, there's like so many people that's like it's like the super
Superstitious.
thank
Keep
you
going.
that they like don't do anything that's relevant to like 666 or the Friday the 13th. They're like, nope. I was just wondering if that was.
I don't really believe in Friday the 13th, I don't think. It was a great movie.
It was about the church burning a bunch of women at the stake. Was it women or was it priests or something? They burned a bunch of people on like a Friday the 13th in October.
really?
Yeah, it was.
I did not know that.
Was it women in the witch hunt of like? Was it
Like
I think it
Salem?
was the witch hunt. No, well, I mean that's sort of what it came from, but I don't. It was in Europe somewhere.
I thought it was about a kid on a boat, and he like fell in the water. He was golfing. I don't know what happened. He came out of the water. He's got
Golfing on a boat.
he's got this mask thing on. He's lost.
That is Friday the 13th, the movie, yeah.
His name was Jason.
There, that's where we're headed.
Got it.
There we go.
Sure, that's what I was thinking of. I think it was. I think it originally started with like there was some massive like execution of. I
could
think
be right.
it was women during the witch hunt
we
of like the
Google it?
Middle Ages.
Voorhees.
Voorhees. Jason, that was his name. Yeah. Have you seen the video game where you can be Jason Voorhees?
I'm sorry, did you say B. Jason?
Which one's Michael that doesn't speak?
They both don't speak, I don't think.
Myers, right?
But yeah, Michael Myers, yeah.
I'm not a big movie guy.
His real name's Austin Powers.
Is it?
He also went by Wayne.
Oh, you can see Google on the TV, huh?
Party on, Garth.
Don't forget the microphone, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean into a little more.
Whoa.
Foxy.
Now you guys are looking good.
Love it.
Thank you.
That's what I'm
We're
talking
just over here reading about the history of Friday the
We got
13th.
some.
Is this a
Why is-
32-inch TV?
Yes, it is a 32-inch
We need to
TV.
wheel it out a little bit.
I bet you wish you could wheel it back too. You'd have more space activity.
So
All
why?
right, maybe not. I don't know. I thought there was.
So-
I thought there was something about they. killed
Here,
a bunch of
I'll read this quickly here. According to biblical tradition, 13 guests attended the Last Supper held on Monday, Thursday, including Jesus and his 12 apostles, one of whom, Judas, betrayed him. The next day, of course, was Good Friday, the day of Jesus' crucifixion.
That was a good day.
The seating arrangement of the Last Supper is believed to have given rise to a long-standing Christian superstition that having 13 guests at a table was a bad omen,
took so long to
specifically
organize that.
it was courting death. Though Friday's negative associations are weaker, some have suggested they have also roots in Christian tradition. Just as Jesus was crucified on a Friday, Friday was also said to be the day Eve gave Adam the fateful apple from the tree of knowledge, as well as the day Cain killed his brother Abel.
Is this whole why Friday the 13th spelled doom for the Knights Templar? Maybe that was it. There was something. The church was trying to do something bad to somebody on that day. I thought it was women in the witch hunt, but maybe it was the Knights Templar.
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
This is the
Jason was
historychannel.com. You can't get any more special than that.
I was sitting over here saying there was the church and somebody. I don't know. It was the.
And
There could be,
Okay.
I mean,
there's,
it's not-
Arrested
it looks
hundreds
like
of
there's
Knights Templar.
multiple
Yeah.
sources
Yeah.
of why Friday the 13th is labeled Friday
Got
the
it.
13th.
Okay.
Multiple
Knights
sources.
Templar, not
It
witches. My
lands on a
bad.
Friday.
well, that's the same. That goes back to the people not liking the number 13 and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Mitch. You guys remember Mitch Hedberg, a comedian?
No.
He's a lot. He's way old school comedian, but he used to have a bit. He was the type of comedian where it was one after another joke. Like he wouldn't
Rapid
stop.
fire jokes.
But yeah, but there was never an explanation to his jokes. He ended up dying due to a heroin overdose. But
On the
That's
13th.
probably why
he was-
his stuff didn't connect.
But he was absolutely fucking hilarious. He had this joke though, talking about the number 13. He would say, the number 13. He's like, it's supposed to be unlucky. He's like, so what if you push those two numbers together? What do you get? A B. He's like, so if your name is Bob, get the fuck away. That was just a joke.
Now, talking about the number 13, though, have you guys noticed that in hotels or
There's
whatever.
not a 13 floor.
Yeah.
A lot of
There's
the time,
not.
yeah.
That's
Which
because
is
of that.
crazy to
Just
me
people won't
because you
wanna
go
stay
from
on it.
12
Yeah.
to 14
Yes.
if you're on the 14th floor, fella.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on
actually-
the 13th floor.
Yeah.
No. It's actually just a blank floor from what I've been told.
No.
There's definitely not.
Clean.
Talk about expensive.
That's good time saving.
That was actually part
money
of his,
saving.
That was actually part of that same joke, though. Mitch Hedberg, he goes, so yeah, he's like, did you know there's not a 13th floor in the hotel? He's like, so if you jump out the 14th, you will die earlier.
I can see. You don't even see it
let's get
coming.
another beer.
Oh yeah, we got some beers here. We're gonna try here again. We got the Pink Martian again. This is one of my favorites from Platform. Love it. It's a mid sour. Candy's got a beer she's trying over there tonight.
It's a cider.
It's a cider. Cider. What do you got?
This is the raspberry and lemon cider from Ash
Salute.
and Elm Cider Company in Indianapolis.
Nice. What are you drinking on over there, JD?
We haven't started yet in my corner.
Really good.
We'll get to that at a later time.
Sounds good. He's still on coffee. It's the first time he's tasted it since being off the streets.
I'm saying. It's so much
We had to make him a
warmer
special
in
pot.
here.
So much warmer in here.
She doesn't know it, but every now and then I stick my hand in her pocket just to get my hand warm. Oh my goodness.
Scoot over a little bit.
Just Candy, just let us know.
I don't know
if
how
you
I'm going to get my right hand in there.
She's like, I don't have any pockets.
Just give us a help. I need an adult.
That wasn't a pocket?
Can we sit him over
We
there?
call Jackie or something. She might still be at the chair.
Puts a whole new meaning to hot pockets.
It does get warm.
Anywho,
What else you got for us,
right.
Candy?
if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Where would we, if we could live anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
Where would you? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes grammatical sense.
Go ahead, Colin. You're the most traveled probably out of us.
I don't think that's
Well,
true.
yeah, technically, yeah. JD's probably been.
Also,
all
Candy's
over.
been
I've
around a
been
little bit.
traveling-
It's true. It's
Whoa.
true.
The
You don't talk to
okay,
you like
not
that?
what I meant. I mean,
Been around the world. Been around the world.
I mean, I didn't really know her before last summer, so I don't know. But well, I mean, here. I'm lucky. I probably could live somewhere else if I chose to. I'm lucky enough, and nobody forced me to stay here.
Sure.
I like it here.
Sure. Let's go around. Candy.
I pick a second place if that's more boring.
Good job, Katie.
So I grew up in a small town, and I definitely want to continue to live in a small town. Wapak is actually a big town for me. So all you people who keep telling Wapak small town, stop it.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of small
But-
towns around here.
Yeah.
But I would gladly continue to always going to big cities.
Sure.
Gives me anxiety.
Let's pick a fun one real fast. I'm Galway, Ireland. That'd be mine.
Okay.
Pick another one. Pick not a Wapak.
Did you say go
I didn't
away
say
Ireland?
Yes.
That's a place?
Galway.
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 Somewhere that they at
Galway?
least speak English as a primary language.
So you come to Ireland.
That's fair. It's fair.
Okay.
JD.
Fair point.
So you've been to a lot of different places.
I have.
Where would be a place that you would want to if you could live anywhere in the world besides here? Where else?
You know, I don't know if it's a specific place because I think every town or city or whatever has it. You just have to find it. And it's that
It's deep.
it's that something that gives you peace.
It's the people.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's the people.
It is.
It's people.
I think that's why I like
agree
small
with that.
town life.
I agree with that.
I love
Or
a
the lack
small
of
town
people.
life. I
Yeah.
can't do the city.
It's true. I mean, you
Yeah.
put me in a cabin in the mountains.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you've been to Hawaii. You've been all over.
I probably have touched down in each state and
You
some
been to Toledo?
continents.
Toledo.
Not there.
Chris can tell you all about it.
I've been there.
A lot of walking.
Chris, what about you, man?
You know, I'm gonna stick with the trend here. You know, big city is not for me. I hate traffic. It's just I'm just too impatient. So
Same.
I've been to St. Augustine, Florida, oldest city in the United States, right?
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
I would go there.
Yeah. Is that like the retirement area?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
Isn't all Florida retirement area?
I'd fit right in.
That's fair.
I always want. I wouldn't. My other thing too is I want to make sure I still have all 4 seasons.
Oh.
I don't want to go to. I mean, I
just
would like
one
going
day?
to Florida. No, well, we do have that too.
We do have that in Ohio.
But I mean, like, I don't want to go to Florida where like it's just year-round warm, or
Yeah.
like go to like Alaska where it's year-round cold. Like I'd want like
Although-
something where you can see
Yeah,
like all
I've-
seasons.
Yeah, I've been to
consistently.
Florida when it's like 55 degrees, and they're like bundled up.
Oh, I know.
They're like,
yeah.
it
They lose their
is freezing
minds.
outside.
When
What are
I
you
was-
doing wearing shorts?
When I was
Just the
in
Great White North.
college-
What the fuck is that?
When I was in college, we went to Florida for spring break for softball, and
spring
I'll never
break.
forget the
Spring
one time
break.
we went to whatever store, and we're like, "Do you guys have any like pool like things we can hang out?" And they're like, "It's too cold to be in pool. It's not pool season." And we're
Shut
like,
up and sell it to me.
"It's 85 degrees. It is pool season."
Give me the damn floaty.
And they're like, "No, it's not."
Jeez. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would you? I'm actually right there with you guys. I love this. Sorry, Candy, but I do love the small town. Yeah, it's the people. It's the fact that I can get wherever I want to go and whatever I need within measurable distances.
We all love it here. You got to pick a different one.
Okay.
Pick a different small town.
I would pick Oleopolis.
oh,
the
nice
fuck is that?
move.
Where's
Yes,
that?
sir.
So Oleopolis is JD's mom, which is my grandma. She has a cottage on the Allegheny River in Oleopolis. It's like a village, I would say.
Yeah,
That's
there's
probably
not many people that go down there. It's
yeah.
an old
It's very
coal
secluded.
road.
It's very just. It's you're off the radar. You're off the grid.
Yeah,
so to
there's no-
speak.
There's no service down there.
Nope.
Kind of like the holler in Kentucky.
Yes, that's exactly
Kind of,
what it is.
except for way more
it's-
peaceful and way more beautiful.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, and we have riverfront property there, and it's amazing to wake up in the fog, just lifting over the mountains right in front of your face.
Oh, that's cool.
So that would be my place to live.
Nice.
Nice
Yeah.
call.
I like
Yes.
it. I like it. Okay. Next, as a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
This is easy. I wanted to be a cop,
I wanted to be president.
president.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
solid.
did. You did.
I really did when I was a kid and stupid, and then I found out what a miserable existence that'd be, and now
Yeah.
I won't ever be in public office of
Yeah.
any sort.
And actually, to
Fuck
be
that.
more specific, I wanted to be a CIA agent because I was a James Bond fanatic.
I wanted to be president of the United States.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. You wanted to be a CIA Asian?
agent.
I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure. Some people like to be Asian.
I wanted to
don't
work
know.
for the CIA too. Did I tell? Have we ever talked about that?
Okay.
we have
Asians?
not.
I wanted to be like an analyst. I wanted to be like
Oh,
Jack,
we did talk about
Jack
that. Yeah,
Ryan
Jack
before
Ryan.
everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
You wanted to be
Yeah,
a
I
what?
want to be that.
He
Guy.
wanted to be the analyst.
A nullist.
Analyst. There you go.
Economic analyst. That's
Yeah.
Jack Ryan before
Ryan.
shit breaks weird all over the place.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jack
yeah, yeah.
Ryan before Jack Ryan says, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Now I gotta fight people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's on
Put some
Prime, isn't
motherfuckers
it?
in the ground.
What's that?
That's on Prime, isn't it?
Yeah, remember we had you watch
Yeah.
it that day.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a great show. But no, I was James Bond fanatic though. I
Are you
loved
pointing at me?
Yeah. Would you want to?
Pierce Brosnan in the 90s was like
He was really good.
he was my G.
Third favorite James Bond.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
First two.
That's not an insult. The first two are really
Who's
good.
your first two?
Daniel Craig, Sean Connery. And my dad and I had a conversation about putting Daniel Craig first over Sean Connery after the last movie came out. And that was a hard thing for both of us.
Yeah.
Movies are like my dad and I's bonding experience, and
Sure.
and that was a big deal for us. But we both agreed.
For me,
It's now Daniel Craig, Sean Connery.
Daniel Craig would be third on my list.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you
I don't know
Pierce,
people.
Sean, Craig?
I would be no. Sean's not in my top three actually.
You're shitting me.
I swear. It's Pierce Brosnan, Roger Moore.
You're fucking kidding.
Nope, and then Daniel Craig. And then Sean would be fourth for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roger Moore is last on both of our lists.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
like Roger
Denzel
Moore.
Washington.
I liked it so he's badass and Man on Fire.
Okay, we talk about
John Q.
We can talk about that more later, but we need to talk about that more later. What
I
did you
agree.
want to be when you grew up, Chris?
A baseball player.
Nice. Any particular team?
It's accurate.
No, just wanted to be cool.
They got
on
paid.
TV, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really care about that.
Just want to make it.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to be on TV.
just wanna make it.
I mean, I guess want to be on TV. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
That is cool.
We're on TV now.
You got the chin.
Oh, we're filming. We're filming this.
He said you got the chin.
Yeah, make sure your hair looks good.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Too bad it's only in black and white. Otherwise, you'd be
What
able
about
to
you,
see.
Candy? What do you want to be as a kid?
I wanted to be a teacher, and then I realized how much I don't have patience for kids.
It's fair. It's fair.
JD?
Yeah.
Well, out of all my travels, walking the streets, all I ever wanted
Were you on the
to
streets as a kid? This
Sometimes.
is kid.
Yeah.
As a kid. Okay.
Yeah, scraping together my Monopoly money.
Monopoly money.
All I wanted to do was own and operate my own ice cream van. My whole life.
Hey, you can.
Honestly,
be
that's
ice
kind of
man
awesome.
around
That'd be
on
fun.
my-
From 4 years old, I've been wanting to do that.
Oh, sure, I still my ice
I mean,
cream.
that's the kid dream.
All right, now that you're an adult, what would be your ideal retirement job?
Oh, what I'm
Can we
doing now.
can we do a spin like this?
I love
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
That's a
All
great
right, let's
idea.
go for it.
What I'm doing now. I love what I'm doing now.
Okay, we'll pick something else.
I can't.
There's a reason he started his own business.
I literally can't though. I mean, I literally have. I've worked. To be honest with you, and Chris, you know this, and Colin kind of knows this a little bit, and Candy does too, just knowing me and JD as well. But I've literally had probably almost every job imaginable in the unprofessional sense.
I gotcha.
I've been a bartender. I've been a bar manager. I've been a bouncer. I've been security. I've been.
Just sounds like you've worked at a lot of bars.
Hold on. I'm not done.
I'm teasing you.
But I've been.
I don't want to say work.
I've been in the construction. I've been in construction. I've been working for municipalities. I have done
Going to jail
Car
doesn't
sales.
count.
car sales. Yeah, thank you. I've done car sales. I've done food sales. I've done so many different jobs where I communicate with people, I meet people, and I relate to people, and I'm able to be a people person, which is what I like to do. In the construction field, I couldn't really do that as much. I mean, you could, in your own personal time and stuff like that, and joking around with guys and stuff like that. But it was a whole different ball game for me there. Doesn't mean I didn't like it. I liked what I do. But through all of that, though, I mean, I've built a company where I get to be personable with people on a daily basis, and I get to still learn people. And doing this podcast, I get to meet new people and learn how they do things. And yeah, I wouldn't want any other job than what I do now.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought we were just like spitballing something like.
Way to
He's
ruin
like,
it.
yeah, fuck you, Trey.
Just a question, Craig. Goddamn. Thanks for nodding.
Holy cow.
That's awesome, though.
19 listeners
It's
just
really
left.
Cool. You're able to do what you love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd find some way to get people to pay me to travel, like travel vlogging or something. I don't want to carry a camera around the whole time. How about travel like journalism or like travel articles?
What if you worked for like Travelocity, where you just had to like at the end of your day you just type up your review?
You could be the gnome.
That'd be
The
pretty
gnome.
great.
The gnome.
I'll carry a gnome around.
You can take something
or
to the no.
or librarian. I mean, they're the two great passions
We're going
of
to
college
Ireland.
lives. Yeah.
With our
You've
library
been to
books.
Ireland.
Fuck yeah. You should come.
Where's
You
that?
said that a couple years ago, and then you actually went. right?
Where?
Yeah, because you guys didn't want to go. Ireland.
Yeah.
I'd talk about that. It was originally going to be like a group trip, and then like COVID happened, and then I was like, I'm going with or without you guys, and then I went without them, and then
Yeah,
it turned
go by
out
yourself.
great.
Yeah.
Turned out awesome.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't have liked having my friends there, but it was a really different trip, and it was
Yeah.
great.
Well, you said you like traveling by yourself, though. You're
That's
on your
how I
own
found
time.
out. That's literally
Yeah.
how I found out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenny, what'd you do?
I think, obviously traveling is a huge thing for me, but to add with that though, I think I want to do like some kind of mission work or like work for like make my own company that does like mission work for people. I'm a people person and I like helping people and I have a passion for helping people. So some kind of mission work, whether it was here in the U.S., there's enough help that needs done here in the U.S., let alone around the world.
Yeah.
So, even in our own neighborhood, there's things that need help. So,
Yep.
yeah,
Awesome.
some kind of mission work.
Way to be the selfless one.
What about you,
Really.
Chris?
Thanks.
I asked a question. I didn't think about my answer.
Good job.
I would probably, the street cleaner,
Yeah.
like the big machine.
Yeah.
It wakes you up at 4 a.m.
His name's
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Bill. That's Jim.
You got bored driving the UPS truck, but you're not going to get bored driving the street sweeper?
I think it'd be cool. At least try. At least once.
You should go for the
Least for a year.
Zamboni.
That's
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about
same,
the Zamboni.
same wavelength.
It's
Same
a street
wave.
Zamboni.
I was just
Oh,
about to say
street
that.
Zamboni.
There you go.
Kicking up
Front
dust,
seats
baby.
Every game. Like,
That is true. That'd
Yeah.
be cooler.
Yeah.
But nah, the street Zamboni.
Yeah,
for
you got to
sure.
kick up
or
that
even
dust.
like ice skating, like all of those. You get front row seats to all of that.
Yeah.
What about you, JD? If you didn't go to the Army, what would you have done?
Oh, I'd be in jail.
All right.
You get 3 hots and a count, man. 3 meals and a place to sleep.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Work out. Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Somebody would have taught you chess in
You
jail,
get
I'm pretty
your-
sure.
I'm sure they'd have taught me more than chess.
Yeah, they probably would have taught you balls, too.
They use mayonnaise there.
I didn't hear it.
Next question.
Something
Yeah,
about-
next question.
Next question. All right, what do we got next, Candy?
Okay, number 5. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You need the carbs.
I'd have a rough time.
Meatball spaghetti.
I like a lot of variety.
Okay, now
I'd be in
that's
some
better.
deep shit.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'd be in some deep shit. I like a lot of variety.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have a hard time.
Hard time. Man.
I'm tempted to just pick my favorite, but then at some point it's not going to be my favorite anymore.
You're
What's your
bored with
favorite?
For my birthday, my mom makes pulled pork and mac and cheese and cherry pie.
That's solid.
That's a pretty good meal.
It's a solid
would
meal,
take
dude.
But if
hard
I
to go
eat it
wrong.
every meal for the rest of my, if I eat it every meal for the next month, I'm going to hate it.
I'm tired of Chipotle already, so I get it.
Ooh, I could do Chipotle every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think I could do anything.
Every time we're in Lima, he's like, "We're going to Chipotle."
They do have this new steak with like lime in it or something.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I've had it.
Yeah, I
it's
had
pretty-
it
it is
too.
really good.
They keep it fresh, so if you want to just say Chipotle, you have endless variety, honestly.
That's true. I'm going Chipotle.
Well, in that case, I'm going buffet. Someone with a fucking
He's like, I'm going
Gold
Gold
Corral.
No.
Roadhouse, man.
Hell no.
That was my first thought. As soon as we said last or only meal, I'm like steak.
Wait a minute. How about
Steak,
this
steak,
change
steak.
to restaurants?
Yeah, this is. It's just a meal, guys.
I can't do. Cut me loose at a buffet and see what fucking happens.
Feel you there, brother.
I honestly, there's not anything I could eat for the rest of my life. I guess I'll pick the birthday meal, but like, there's a reason I
would-
get that. I get it once a
All right,
year. You
if
know?
we got to be specific, I would go steak, mashed potatoes, and no, actually, I would go steak, loaded baked potato, and probably some French fries.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
or mac and
Yeah.
cheese. No, mac and cheese. Go mac and cheese. We'll get some pasta in there too.
Yeah.
What about you, Candy?
That's not bad.
So, my initial thought was pasta because there's so many choices of pasta. So you can never go wrong with eating just like one type of pasta for the rest of your life.
Everybody's finding loopholes in this.
I know.
But I, because again, I'm a runner, so I always want all the extra carbs too. But if I had to make a choice, I would say chicken, because you can have fried chicken, you can have grilled chicken, you can have barbecue chicken, you can have.
Okay, that's
So-
not a meal.
so in
That's
It is
an
a meal.
animal.
Now we went to poultry.
I'll take the pig.
All right, in high school, though, we had 5 meals: a Monday meal, a Tuesday meal, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday meal. Right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite meal? I mean, not to keep
Pizza
getting
day.
off topic. But,
Okay, do you want to
yeah.
write these questions? I'm just kidding.
well, you got me thinking, and I'm
Popcorn
like,
chicken bowl?
I was like that.
Popcorn
fake
chicken bowl?
That was
hamburger.
my favorite.
Popcorn chicken bowl. That's not a bad one. It comes with the corn, the cheese, the mashed potatoes.
I started packing
gravy.
like in elementary school.
Yeah, I packed most of the time unless it was popcorn chicken bowl day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, back in high school, I would say,
The fake hamburger and fries.
dude, yeah, the burger was. I don't know
yeah.
why it was so good, but it, was.
just was, yeah.
My sister.
Or the
was
you don't-
square
and you
pizza.
don't- you'd
or
always get-
rectangle pizza.
That was good too.
Square
wasn't
pizza's
bad.
what we had back
I
in the
cannot
day.
do one meal for
Holes in the
restaurants.
bottom of
There's
it.
Oh yeah,
Same.
yeah,
Barely cooked, all
Yeah.
doughy.
yeah.
Goes
But
down
I did
smooth.
love. Actually, we had. Do you remember we had actually stuffed crust pizza?
Oh, that was good. Red Baron.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Did you have that, Colin?
I
Yeah, we were
cried.
like the Air
packed.
Force.
Dude, I
Yes.
started packing like in elementary school.
They probably took you guys' trays for you.
What, packing?
No. Red Baron. Was it there when you were there?
I don't think I bought a high school lunch, Chris.
I'm not asking if you bought it. I'm asking if it was there.
I don't
We
know.
snuck
That's
out.
my.
Didn't try
I
it.
don't know.
We snuck out of school a lot and ate Barney's.
You did?
Yeah,
Barney's like the bar. Like
Yeah.
How'd you get there?
we'd drive.
Oh, yeah.
We'd sneak out of school and
go to a
like-
bar.
Yeah, we did. Oh, I got a great story about this real quick. So we would sneak out of school and we would go to like we had like a like a study hall or whatever. So we would sneak out, go.
That sounds like a great
we would,
schedule.
I know we would hop in the car or whatever. We'd all drive away and we'd head to Barney's. And the one time we were there, we're all sitting there. They used to have 10-cent wings back in the day.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So did B-Dubs.
So we would so we would grab like,
Wings and rings had
we would
that
grab like
too.
10
Oh,
wings
yeah.
or whatever, and their wings were huge back in the day at Barney's. So, and we'd always get the barbecue hot. Those were so good, dude. And then, but the one day we go there, we're sitting there, we're eating wings or whatever, and we look to our right, and there's like 4 teachers over there.
Yeah.
And they're like, you don't see us, and we don't see you. And we're like,
Well, that's what I was asking.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how'd you get there? Because I don't know if you guys got away with everything or got caught, and then it was worse for us because we couldn't do that.
Look, I'll tell you,
It might have been worse.
I'd have never gotten away with that.
Yeah, we wouldn't either.
I'm gonna go and say my generation ruined it for all of you. That's now why you have lockdowns. Yeah,
It's fair.
all downhill.
Hey, the whole senior prank thing, that the class 2 classes above us ruined it for us. They told us if we did a class prank that we wouldn't walk at graduation.
You're not
That's the
supposed
same,
to sign the teepee anymore.
It all goes
that's the
down.
same threat we got too.
Yeah. Well, I will say though,
We got that threat, but we did it anyway.
I wasn't brave enough.
I will
Even
say though,
senior skip day, I wasn't brave enough.
the prank that the class of before me pulled though was pretty fucking legendary.
What was it?
They hid rotten fish in all the vents.
Oh, wow.
They brought
We never went that far.
There's a difference between prank and vandalism.
They took all the locks off of all the doors in the entire school.
That's why we don't let those kids play.
So it kind of ruined it for
If I
us.
take the wheel off your chair and you fall, I don't expect a car bomb.
There's a difference between a prank and vandalism.
Yes.
Yeah. So
100%.
On a side note, though, how did the kids get a text all day long? How do they get to keep their cell phone out? Are you kidding me?
I don't understand.
we didn't.
No,
We didn't.
If they saw it bulging
Oh,
in their
yeah.
pocket, they're like, "You're out."
Dude, I remember my buddy Seth, and I wish we can get him on the podcast one time.
Funky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had cell phones in high school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were little flip phones, though.
I had a slide.
I'm a little old.
When you were in high school, they were like batteries on MP3.
Hey, look, I had to ring that shit up on the wall. Hello?
He did the dial.
Hey, operator. Yeah, Sally. Yeah, just connect me.
Yeah,
There was a
Like-
switchboard. There's a literal switchboard.
I don't know things, but yeah, that's right. Her name was Sally. She was a nice lady.
Jesse Raphael. But yeah, no, like Seth though, I remember one time, this is hilarious. He was in biology class and his phone rings and it's his mom. And you know how Seth is.
Yeah.
And you know how his family is.
Yeah.
And all I remember though is that Seth came up to me like right afterwards. He goes, my phone rang in class and they took it from me and it was my mom and now she's on her way here. So we'll see how this goes. And I just remember her like, she was just like, if I call my son and it's in the middle of the motherfucking day, like he better answer. Like, and they were just like, oh, okay, my bad. But that was like,
She's intimidating.
she can't
something
be.
going
She's
on.
a super nice lady.
Oh, very
Run into
nice.
people
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. But the thing was though, that was right at the epicenter of cell phones.
Yeah.
That was right when the LG Razr was out. I mean, that was BlackBerry was still a phone.
What was
Not
the
so-
Oh, my dad had one. My dad had. And then BlackBerry made a smartphone. And my
Those
dad
are
had that
sidekicks.
Sidekicks.
Yeah, I remember the sidekicks.
NV3. That was my
My
first.
first phone had a little camera cover on
Yeah,
it.
the LG Razrs.
Oh, fancy.
I thought it was cool.
If I brought a phone that had T9 on it, I could probably still do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like muscle memory.
In your
like,
pocket, leaning back. Just,
Yeah.
you texting the girl down the road. Hey, what's up, girl? You're looking cute today.
Jeez, we
But
could-
not with all the letters.
We
Just
could
being-
go on for days.
Yeah.
about this
Anyway,
shit.
so that was everybody's favorite meal.
Your cell phone.
Yeah. All right, Candy, let's keep moving. What do we got?
What was your nickname growing up?
Shorty.
Nice. 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 Mine was Geerte.
What?
Geerte. So
Backwards?
Yeah, it's my name spelled backwards. Treg, which is Gert. So I got Gert, and then Joe Dirt was the movie out at the time. So my buddy was like, add a E to the end of it. It's Geerte.
Good thing they didn't leave it in Gert.
Well, they do.
That's shitty.
A lot of you. A lot of my friends still have me in their phone as Big Gert.
That's awesome.
That is funny.
Yeah, so that was my nickname.
I didn't really. At best, it'd be Jarvis, which is just my last name, or Jarv. Jarv is
Yeah.
probably the closest thing to a nickname I've ever had.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Candy?
So I had two. So
E.
my brothers. Candy E. That's what they always call me.
The Ewok.
So my dad called me K-Girl. Still to this day. My mom, Missy Manson. All the time. Still to this day. Still calls me Missy Manson.
Okay.
But the big thing was, so my brother had a nickname of Munson. And then under him was my...
The bowler.
Actually, because of baseball. Munson was a baseball player.
Oh, okay.
Pulled a
And
Munson.
then then my next brother then was Little Munson. So then by the time I got to high school, I was Baby Munson. So a lot of the teachers called me Baby Munson because they all knew my brothers.
Nice. What about you, JD? Did you have a nickname growing up?
Yes, but first, we're going to go back to the Munson thing real quick. If you have not seen the movie Kingpin,
Oh yeah,
Munson
Kingpin.
is
Great.
hilarious.
Yeah, Munson was it was Quaid. Randy Quaid played him, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Bowling,
Woody Harrelson, great movie.
hilarious.
Don't watch movies.
I figured, so that's why I was telling you.
Kingpin's a good one. It's a good one. It's about a guy who takes a Amish man out of the Amish and makes him a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, it's really stupid. It's meant
Yeah.
to be dumb.
Yeah, it's funny though. It's a good one.
I know an Amish movie though.
Ask me. Wife was my answer.
Rumpelstiltskin.
What was your nickname growing up?
Oh, okay, that was the answer to the first question. Number 4, I guess.
What's the question?
What was your nickname growing up?
Oh, JD.
JD?
It's been the same ever since.
Nice.
It's got it
Plain and
like
simple.
engraved on a glass. Like it's legit.
I
Still
came out
official.
of a womb and they handed it to me and I said thanks.
Respect.
Love it.
Okay, so do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not?
Depends very seriously on the surprise.
I've never really had a surprise.
Yeah, it depends. I think.
Like gifts at Christmas, surprise. Like I don't give anybody a list. Like just pick something. I don't
Yeah.
care. What? But if,
Yeah.
as long as I don't know
Yeah.
it's coming, great. Like surprise party, fuck that. Like
No,
like,
why?
If anybody ever invites you to a surprise party for me, you need to talk to them about like why I'm going to be pissed off.
Colin's 30th birthday?
I can't wait to surprise you.
So it depends on the surprise. Like presents, surprise.
Yeah.
Parties, no.
I'm showing up in a trench coat.
Surprise.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
JD in a trench coat, bad.
I still don't get it.
Hot girl in a trench coat, there's nothing on under the trench coat. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. JD chat.
Girl, good.
Now we're on point.
What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at. What about you?
I don't like it when people tell me they have a surprise for me
Yeah?
because then I'm
Yeah,
like,
because they can
Then you
never.
gotta know.
yeah, I gotta know right now.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like,
Or
You
they
need
can
to
never
tell
keep it. They're the people who are like, "Hey, have a surprise for," and then they're like, "But we're gonna tell you."
Okay.
You know.
and then 10
I had,
minutes later,
I had a surprise for Colin today.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him.
And if he so Chris was the surprise. He was like, I've got a surprise guest for you. It's somebody you know. And I wish so badly that you had not kept it a surprise because I'd have brought the book.
Oh, the book.
Tell him about the book, Chris. Tell him where you worked in. So we talked about jobs. What's a job you had in New York?
Deep
Yeah, it's
secrets.
just the book. Man.
What is the? I so am happy that I don't have this book. I'm so sorry, people. We have the internet. Candy.
Oh, call
Candy.
in.
I need you to
I'm
Google.
I'm not telling you the name.
I need you to Google a book. I know the name. I own the book.
he knows all the books.
I need you to Google a book called The Baby Truce.
I think
No,
you
it's
need
not
to
it.
figure out.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not truce.
I think it is Truce. I think
not
you're a
Truce.
fucking liar.
I think
CE.
I can help
Oh,
you
yeah.
deflect.
Yeah, help me, JD.
What do you
I think it is.
Just don't go to images.
I think it is The Baby Truce. Go to images.
Is
Just
that
don't go to images.
Go to images. Yes.
Oh, there's the image.
Yes. Pull it up. Pull it up. It's I didn't know the name of the goddamn book, Chris.
There it is.
So what is it? What's the story behind the book?
Nobody fucking know. Well, nobody cares about the story, but do you recognize a certain someone on the cover of the book?
Is that Chris?
It's me.
That is not you.
That's him.
Swear I was 19, man.
So proud of you right now.
I'm so proud of you.
Can you sign that for me?
I could.
I will. I
He signed
love
my
it.
copy.
I
It
would.
used to be
I would.
$6. Now it's $5.17.
He signed my
Inflation.
copy, and for a
You're
while,
getting
while
cheaper.
Kelly was working at J. Marie's, it was up on
So what happened
the
here?
shelf behind
What's the story behind
the
it?
bar.
Basically, I was working in the library at Ohio Northern, and they're like, "You got a summer job?" No, I don't. And then a couple weeks later, "You got a summer job?" Nope, still don't. I mean, I'm
Are
not
you
sure
a
what I wanna do.
chef?
I'm a chef in the book.
Okay.
And I have a baby with that woman.
All right.
But anyways, I basically went up to New York and got on the cover of a book.
Which is fucking awesome.
Reggie.
That's
did some
amazing.
event staffing stuff.
Which
but
is badass.
That's kind of
It
cool.
is badass.
I'm not ashamed of it.
A
It's
baby
okay.
with
You shouldn't be.
X.
You know, since we're yeah.
It's not a thing to shame you. It's a
abs-
badass thing. It's
Absolutely
how
not.
cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
He's on the cover of a fucking book. My man Chris over
How
here.
many people?
Tom,
Anybody out there fucking
Yeah, they
Thank
called
you.
me Tom in there.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I think if you read that a little further, they don't know if it's Tom's baby or
Reggie's?
baby. Yeah.
God damn it.
whatever.
Reggie.
Let the haters out there
Fucking
like fuck with my boy Chris on
did
the
they
cover
ever
of a
find-
motherfucking
wait, so
book.
did they find
Fuck
out in
Reggie.
the end of the book or
I've
no?
never read it.
We're gonna beat Reggie's ass.
Okay.
Hey, I will tell you
Whose
a
car
funny
we
story
taking?
though, Colin. Right? Since you brought it up, right?
Is the kid all grown now?
The book
No.
Who's
Like
he
we're already
living
on it. I'll tell you a funny story.
JD asked
About
if the
the
kid's
book?
grown now.
Oh yeah,
is he
dude. He
doing
was
good?
19 at the time. The kid's like,
Yeah, probably 9, 10
It was,
years old.
it was a public.
Proud of him.
It came out in 2011.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Gonna be
But
teenagers.
funny story about that though.
Way to insert
Living
it.
in New York City, modeling and everything. So
Yeah.
we lived in a model house, right? Broadway, downtown.
Model in a model house.
Really?
Like there's a few of us. Like
I don't think you ever
How
told me
was
that.
that?
guys, 6
Really?
girls,
Was
something
there
like that.
some
It was a big
diva
house.
going on? Like-
It was basically a reality show, except it wasn't TV at the time since 2009.
Just for real? You never told me this.
I haven't told you this.
No.
I didn't know this either.
All right, so I don't know. I don't know anything about this, right? So they're like, "Hey, come here. You do really well." There's this other guy that went to Northern and went to New York and went to the same agency and did really well. I was like, "Okay, whatever." And they're like, "Chris, they're paying for your flight out. You got to go." I was like, "Okay, count me in." Right. So my first couple weeks there, they're like, I'm sitting there, get home like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They're like, "How'd that go?" I was like, "I guess it went all right. Whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know." They're
Get
like,
paid. I'm on a fucking book now.
Well, they're like, "What'd you go to a casting for?" And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. And I was like, Perry. I was like, Perry? I don't know, Perry something? They're like, water? I'm like, they're like, Perrier, water? I was like, I guess. I don't know. I was like, I don't think there's water in the room. Whatever. My agent calls back. He's like, Chris, you got it. It's Perry Ellis. And then so they're asking me, and they're like, what was it? I was like, Perry Ellis. And they're like, oh my God. And I don't know what that is.
Perry?
Still didn't know what that was.
so
I guess it was this
upset.
big known
I don't know
thing.
what it is.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know either,
It's like
yeah.
this dress clothing line, I guess.
Oh,
but-
okay.
I think it's a jewelry
they,
or something?
they basically.
I don't know.
I think it's men.
That's awesome.
It's like men's like dress clothes.
Yeah,
isn't it?
men's dress clothes. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Like they made this into this big deal. I'm like, I thought it was water. I don't know.
My boy Chris, motherfucking short.
Love it. Oh, they do.
Getting it.
They do perfume and cologne.
Yeah, but that was probably the coolest thing I did there.
But
and
the
they
book's
have, and
great.
They have some clothes. Yeah.
Three months of that.
I'd have
I was
brought the
out.
book.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a novel book, though, right?
Yeah, like one of those romance novels.
Yeah.
I think.
Man,
Yeah.
that's cool. Not many people in the world can go.
I'm on a
a
book.
romance.
I'm
Yeah.
on a book.
I'm gonna own that shit.
That's a special thing. Okay.
You read books? I'm fucking
What
on a
else?
book.
What else we got?
Do you like roller coasters? Yes or no?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Not as
I'm pro
much.
roller coaster.
When I was like 12, I was like, I love roller coasters. Now I'm like, nope, I'm good on a roller coaster.
So I'm impatient, so I hate the lines. So you got to do fast pass. You do fast pass, then guess what? You're doing everything more than you need to do in a day.
Hang
So
on,
I'm
that's not
older.
the question.
Yes.
The question's not do you go to theme parks? The question is, do you like the roller coaster?
Yeah, to a point. Yeah.
Because
I
you
don't.
did it too many times.
Not
Right, yeah.
for me.
I mean, when you start to do things twice, it's like, yeah, boy.
Love
And then you start to feel sick. I'm 32 now, man.
I love watching it.
I'm pro roller coaster. I like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of heights. I'm out. I can't.
Yeah, that's
You give me
expandable
like
thing.
bumper cars.
No.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Checking.
Dick?
Or
No.
like
Not yet.
I keep forgetting we're on camera. There's a burp over here.
You totally can. Just lean it.
I thought he was looking for a frog.
but you give me the spinny rides and I'm okay.
Right, right.
Oh, no spinning.
Oh,
No.
fuck that. You're on the teacups, like spinning
Teacups?
around. And
The scrambler at the fair
Oh,
is the
yes.
worst. That was
Oh,
a
I love
puker.
that.
No, guaranteed puke.
that was so. that was
There's-
fucked.
I'll tell you what did it for me. I used to love roller coasters. We would go to, my parents took us to, many different like amusement parks or whatever, and I would ride the shit out of them. What did it for me was a county fair one time. I got strapped in. Well, I thought I was strapped in. I wasn't. And I almost fell out of that motherfucker. And that was the last time I ever rode anything.
So in high school,
Fuck those
some of
carnies.
the math classes got to take a trip to Cedar Point, which was pretty cool. And we're renting. Is it the Millennium Force? Is that the big one?
Yeah, that's a tall one.
So we're fucking going up that, and there's a bar that comes down over your legs, and then there's also a seatbelt that you put on. And Colt Place fucking jackass extraordinaire.
Jackass extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'll put his fucking last name out there. I mean, he's like 17, so was I, but like, dude turns around on the way up the big hill, reaches back, unsnaps my seatbelt.
Oh, fuck
God.
that. Dude, I would have died.
I would scream bloody murder.
There's a bar across my legs.
Dude, I would have yelled bomb so loud.
There's still a bar across my legs, but dude just reaches back and unsnaps my seatbelt.
I want to meet this guy.
I want to meet this guy.
You do. He's pretty great.
I want to party with that fella.
Actually, I think he's a veteran too, right?
Yeah.
That would make sense why you unbuckled it and thought it was funny. Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah, that's actually perfect sense.
It was yeah.
No, fuck
God,
that.
no. Ugh.
I'm so far out, I wasn't even in.
That means he knew you were safe.
I was death gripping that bar. I had my hands on it. I was like,
I feel like anybody who's ever rode a roller coaster, though, has some sort of bad experience that they've had.
oh, it was still pretty
I
fun.
cried.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
But no, I'm serious, though. I feel like everybody who's rode roller coasters has had one moment where they're like, they've had an oh shit moment. Never?
You know when you're on that, little,
I mean, I
that
saw it fun.
train and it goes up that bump and it comes back down there?
Yeah.
The tummy feeling?
Yeah, the little one. You know, where it
Yeah.
goes in a circle.
On the little train.
Oh, the kids.
Oh, yeah,
ride.
yeah.
It gets me every time. Just thinking about it now. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
when I was in college, we
Hey,
went to
did you
Cedar
hear
Point.
the dragsters being yanked out?
Yeah,
I heard about that, yeah.
But when I I should have known. I should have listened to the wind because the one ride that we were going to be on, it was too windy at Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So then they shut it down, and we waited, and then at this point, like the line just keeps getting thinner and thinner, and my group of friends are like, "We're gonna wait it out." Like I don't even know how many, couple hours at minimum. Then finally, we're like the first people up in line, and I told them, I was like, "Guys, I do not like heights. I do not."
Yeah.
They're like, "This one's not that bad." I got like barely up the first hill, and I was like, "What?"
We're not doing this anymore.
And so then after that, I'm like, I come back in tears, and the poor like ride person, it was like,
Kind of like that time you ate the gummy bear.
and then like after that, we're like, let's ride like the Iron Dragon, which is like the little.
I remember
kid
the Iron
ride.
Dragon. That one was fun.
Yeah, I was still in trauma mode, so I was like, can't do
They
it.
made
Can't.
that right into a VR.
Katie
Like,
Shook,
oh, nice.
Wind Talker.
My favorite one out. My favorite one at,
Should've listened
when
to
I was riding roller coasters. My favorite one out there was the Mantis.
Oh, I like that. You
They
got to
still have
stand
that?
up for
Yeah,
that.
that was a stand-up roller coaster.
What was
Is that
the,
still there?
I know I'm old as hell, but what was the ride that was all made out of wood?
Oh, that was Beast.
That's
that's
Gemini.
Kings Island.
Kings
Gemini.
Island.
The Gemini.
Man, that thing was
Well,
rickety
there-
back when I
No,
was
there
young.
was before the Gemini though. There was the Beast, and there was the Son of the Beast.
I think the Beast and Son of the Beast is Kings Island, dude.
I think they
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm saying.
put new
Oh no, we're
wood
talking
on
about
it.
Cedar
Cedar
Point.
Point.
No, I know, but he lived near Kings Island in Hamilton. That would
Oh
be
yeah, that's true.
Cincinnati.
I did do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all wooden rickety. I mean,
That was the Beast.
horrible.
Yeah.
Isn't
There's
the
a
Gemini
wood one.
where there's like the two and they race each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my fondest memory of a roller coaster ride, it's probably college. I go up there, and you know how they're always like, "Hey, welcome back, riders. How was your ride?" Right? So there's this little kid in front of me,
accurate.
probably like 10 years old. He's like, they're like, "Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?" He's like, "It was okay." Everybody heard him. It was okay.
It's okay. Shit my pants.
Unimpressed. like he was trying to keep it cool, or he was just like apathetic.
He's like, "Yes,
Just
it's okay."
pants, just soaked in piss. It was okay.
It's okay.
I'm ready to go home now.
All right, so I think that's a roller coaster's yes.
Yeah.
Still a no.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Stranded on an island, which family or friends would you want with you?
Wilson.
I'm sorry, you say family or friends?
Which family or friends?
My family, like my immediate family.
All the fattest ones, I'll eat them first.
True. You
See where
got
you went with that? Okay.
Here's the fattest
How
thing
long am I
I've ever
stranded?
done.
No, you just stranded on an island.
Just
Hello,
just a
Clarice.
night.
Some of my friends are going to
Probably
be
the
bad at
Kardashian
survival.
family.
The Kardashians.
That would
great.
be entertaining.
That's great. Yeah.
And the
I'm over here
cute.
thinking like survival mode. Like, who of my friends like can survive?
My friends
Like,
would be bad at survival. They'd be fuck.
Actually, I wouldn't want my family there. Hopefully, yeah. Leave my family at home where they're safe. I will. Oh, you know what? I'll run and gun this with you guys.
Yeah, Chris, which of our friends would be good at survival?
I would
I'd
actually.
say-
I would take JD with
Out
me
of
for
this
sure.
group,
I know how to dig a hole.
Yeah. I would take JD
your
with
hands?
me.
would be good.
I meant like Taylor, Trey, Ryan, none of them.
Absolutely not. No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
No.
pick any of them.
I'm like I said, JD, you've
Rance
been
probably
what?
Hunt.
4 tours?
I'd take Rance.
I'd take
Something
Rance
like
too.
that, yeah.
I'd take
Yeah. 4 or 5 tours, right? For the Army?
I can dig a hole.
Yeah, I'm taking JD with me.
JD, are we friends?
I know we'll
Yeah.
survive.
I'll take JD.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to run slower than me.
I'll go first.
Oh, that's me.
Hey, I walk.
Probably, hopefully, I honestly probably be the first one to die. So
No way.
Am I allowed to give the cue?
Whoa.
I gotta pee. Can we take a break?
yeah, unless you want this last question.
All right, what is it? Oh my
Question: do
This
you
is
have
gonna
to
lead
pee?
into the next part.
Yeah, what do we
no
got?
gift.
So, what do you think is the best Valentine's Day gift?
Nothing.
Silence.
Oh, you stop. Stop it. You tell the truth, people.
Honestly, this year, Valentine's
I don't
Day,
think-
I forgot all about it. I think we should skip it.
like for someone
saw a
else,
week,
or like
you're good.
specifically for
I'm gonna go
us?
with I'm gonna go with this real quick.
Anytime.
JD, you've been married the longest out of all of us.
Yeah.
What's the best Valentine's gift?
Oh, okay. Thinking of the best Valentine's gift. Sometimes I just lay it on the table.
like this.
That's it. It makes that noise usually on Thursdays. Yeah.
Valentine's is on Tuesday this year, so
It's going to be a little bit softer. Not
I hope my parents aren't watching.
All right, I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna say flowers, chocolates, and at night you make a secret run to DQ and get her a blizzard.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah, or you take all the kids and have her do a spa day.
That's actually the winning ticket right there. Taking the kids.
In a married world, that's
Yeah.
I don't have kids, but I am married, so it's not really relevant.
not to you.
Right.
Lock the door.
But my husband's really good at making dinner anyway, but my favorite is when he makes like roast in the crock pot, so I will never turn down that.
Yeah.
So like that's like
A solid
So a
roast.
decent
Usually-
meal is the consensus.
It is.
Yeah.
yeah, and some flowers. I'm never upset with flowers.
I mean,
It's fair.
I
Cook
don't
my
do
ass
chocolate.
off, but how about like a trip? Like, hey,
see, that's probably a little
Spontaneous
too much.
trip.
we're
You know what I
going
mean?
to
I could do that if I
Valentine's Day,
didn't have kids.
Peru.
Send it to my house.
Peru for Valentine's Day.
What are you doing for my anniversary? Jeez.
Serious fat pockets.
If you don't let your person know you love
Jesus,
them every other
guys.
day of the year, what's the point? What was one
It's
day
true.
matter?
What
you
are you
know?
I've
doing
always
in
actually
Lima,
been one of those
Ohio?
that's never really believed in Valentine's. So I
We
don't
don't-
say believe it, but like because why do you have to have one day to
It's kinda like
celebrate your
Sweetest
love?
Day, you know?
We
My husband celebrates Sweetest Day, and I do not complain.
we don't. Didn't you guys get married on Sweetest Day?
No, the week after.
Oh, okay.
On the week before, it came the week after.
Gotcha. I don't even know what day that is, to be honest with you.
It's this third Saturday of October.
Gotcha.
I'll never forget
We
that
don't
now.
really celebrate. I'm not gonna lie. We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day in our house. However, I will make a point to do it.
Usually, my husband
My
usually
wife will
gets
not
me
celebrate
Reese's
it, but I
Hearts
will make
too.
sure that I celebrate it.
Reese's Hearts.
JD knows exactly what I'm talking about there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what your wife likes to eat. I'll cook it, and then I'll send it with you, and you can pretend like you cooked it.
Oh, bet. Okay.
That's a deal.
We'll talk. She's all keto, so
It's true.
she doesn't do pasta. It's all meat.
Oh, I can do that. I want to grow.
She likes a thick brisket.
I can think of a meat meal. You can give her.
Wow. All right.
All right. What do we got next, Candy?
So going back to the Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So to help, the rest of us struggle with Valentine's Day gifts, there's New York Magazine has the best Valentine's Day gifts.
Okay.
When I was going through these, I was like, why? But, it is what it is.
Assorted fruit.
Sleep mask.
Assorted fruit.
Would you like some apples?
You know,
Here's an apple. Here's a pear.
I'll take some more, please.
can't really see it from back here. Hang on.
I'll take some more, please. Some pears.
I feel like a book's probably actually interesting. I bet that'd be cool. The fucking
book? Hey.
I have a theme. I have a theme.
He's a big book guy.
He loves books.
You said
He's
it.
got a whole library at his house.
Oh God.
I can introduce you to a buddy of mine.
I can't.
I gotta lean back for that.
He loves scanning books.
He scans them.
Oh, you guys would talk for years.
I'm in. Hold on. 4-ingredient lube right there.
What?
Bestseller. It's a bestseller.
I'm gonna need a monitor.
Bestseller. What are the 4 ingredients?
JD's are like, what
Apples.
are you looking at?
What are the 4 ingredients?
It's Amazon.
It's called
too.
Uber Lube.
Oh, we can order Uber.
Free shipping.
Latex safe, unscented sex lube for couples. Play their favorite.
$19.99.
Zero residue. What are the 4 fucking? I need to know what the 4 things are.
Why is it flavorless?
Unscented, flavorless, and water friendly.
Interesting.
Unscented.
Well, it's no sticky residue.
Won't stain.
Guess that
Hey, travel friendly.
There you go.
goes down smooth.
Valid.
Talking about the whiskey over there, folks.
Wow. All right.
That does go down smooth.
Well, you can buy it on Amazon. Oh, look, it even gives you like your whole frequently bought together options.
Only $50.
You buy condoms on Amazon?
Bundle and save, man.
You can buy a rabbit.
Can I get a hand?
Bundle and save.
So that, yeah.
What the hell's?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Look, you could even get like the little travel kit ones.
Oh, sweet.
Interesting. I think I'm going to pass on the Uber Lube.
Well, it's on the top 25.
You
or
buy,
25.
you buy a travel
That is
size.
the most 1980s looking watch ever.
No shit.
Is that a calculator watch?
It looks like a watch James Bond would have.
It says Casio. Isn't that like a calculator from the 90s?
I think so.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
No, I think it's a VCR that you wear on your wrist.
Who wants a two-sided
Rewind.
puzzle?
If it's not a Swatch watch, it don't work.
It's a calculator.
It's a legit
Calculator.
calculator.
That is the weirdest.
Wow. Is this like
very weird.
is this like a Valentine's Day list from
I'm not going to lie. If
1993?
my wife bought that for me and was like, Happy Valentine's Day, I'd be like, thanks. Should we give it to the dog? Or
You're right. I better
Are we
find the
teaching him
square
how to
root of
do
everything.
math? Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not good with numbers. That would
Can the
be
dog do
perfect.
math?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Two-sided 500-piece puzzle. I don't know how
I'm out.
Is the backside the blueprint? That's kind of clever.
No.
Trying to figure out what the Fred Hart was.
No, that'd be bad.
That's kind of clever. I like that. It's the house on the front and then the blueprint
My
on the back.
sister-in-law is
That's a
obsessed with
lot.
puzzles. She would think it's cool.
Oh, it's still a lot, but that's interesting.
Two-sided 500-piece puzzle. Multicolor.
How many pieces?
500.
Dang.
That would take me about 3 seconds to burn.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah, I'm out on the puzzle too. So far, I don't think they're 30 best or the 30 greatest.
Yeah, this is not going great.
Flowers, that's a given.
Who made this website?
One of them,
New York Magazine.
only one of the 3 things up there is a flower.
Those New Yorkers.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
it's not
legit.
flower.
Yeah, the other one's a fucking
It's a-
ficus.
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 We should get somebody a
Ficus on Valentine's Day.
That's a fucking cactus.
That's a yeah, and that's a cactus.
We need more plants in the office.
What else we got on there?
Gifts for him.
Who the fuck
Hey,
made this
chess
list?
set. There's a chess set, JD, right there. Chess set.
Shit.
Boom.
What is that? Waterproof matches?
Yeah.
For what?
They don't get wet.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You can just buy extra. You can buy, like...
Do you guys have those in the army at all?
We do.
Waterproof matches? Do they work well?
No.
You can buy 50 books. You can buy 50 books of regular matches for like $2.
I just burned the book. You're
Get
good.
a Zippo.
Hey, but Colin, go back to that black and white life. Here you go.
Single-use camera. Are we taking a picture?
You have a black and white wife?
Life.
Oh, man.
Gifts for her.
Retro fuzzy. Is this a gift list from 1993?
Yo, this is awful.
It
This
says
is-
Valentine's Day of 2023.
What is
Does
that
it?
thing on the right?
Who
What
the
is
fuck made it? Orville Redenbacher?
Retro fuzzy square but dice.
That? Does that say a bug viewer?
Bug view magnet. That's a cool bug. Put it over the bug. It's just a fucking magnifying glass. It's called a magnifying
And it
glass.
says for her. Let me.
Maybe we should
You
have
think my
somebody
wife would
else
want to look
search.
at bugs?
I don't want to look at
a
bugs.
gendered bug-specific magnifying glass. That's the hot Valentine's Day gift of
Wow.
That's
2023.
These are Very outdated.
I told you they were great.
Oh, for husbands, here we
That
go.
one's cool.
Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad.
I love that thing on the left there.
You don't
The
need an
heated vest is
electric
pretty cool.
corkscrew.
The
There's a
heated vest is
corkscrew on a
nice.
fucking Swiss Army
What's
knife,
that cylinder thing?
That's a electric corkscrew.
which is bullshit.
I have one at home, and I'm obsessed with it. It's the only way I open up my bottle of wine.
There's a
Oh, those open up wine.
Electric kettle.
It's a corkscrew. It can open up whatever you want it to open up. It just goes.
Open up.
I do like the heated vest though. I want one of those.
Yeah.
That was your abs.
That one didn't work.
Electric kettle.
You're a physical fitness person.
Yep.
What's the deal with
$194 for a kettle.
Oh, the electric stem?
Oh yeah.
I mean, overall, I assume it works scientifically or whatever. I don't know.
Honestly, know little about it, like hardly anything about it.
Yeah.
But you're better off just lifting weights, man. If something's gonna do it for you, it's like, what was it doing?
No,
It's Valentine's Day. I don't think I'm missing that.
So,
I was wondering.
but the thing is though, it's great for rehab. So like, you
Yeah,
know,
it's the
for-
recovery.
Yeah, tendons they get lack of blood flow.
Makes sense.
So because there's less blood flow, it's going to take longer to recover.
Nice.
So if you have it on your ankle
Right.
or a tendon for recovery, it's going to get it to twitch. As long as
Is
it's
that
not, yeah, it's just
stimulation?
stimulation.
Okay.
But like as far as like the ab blaster that like gets you ripped, yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Trust me.
I'm wearing one now.
So, I after a lot of like my runs and stuff, I do have one of those. Like, and if my muscles are really, really sore, I put that on each like 15, 20 minutes or
Maybe bump a
whatever.
little more.
Honestly, like
You put a stem on you,
no, it's like
like the little electric pads.
yeah.
And I'm pointing to my face because last time we went side by side riding, we stuck it through your face.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Nice.
And it's like the electric tracks.
I've
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a
yeah. I
10
have
unit.
those. I have one of those at home.
Wasn't fun.
And yeah,
not.
but no, honestly, like it does, just because it helps keep the blood flowing.
The best recovery ever though is a massage gun.
Oh, absolutely. I
yeah.
love a
Theragun.
massage gun.
Theragun's
Yes.
amazing.
So I was cheap, right?
I just got one for Chelsea for Christmas.
Got this little attachment off Amazon and a little, I built houses, so I
Yeah.
had a little like reciprocating saw, right?
That sounds like a terrible.
Anyways, I invested in this hyper rice thing, and then it's just like smooth and everything, and it breaks up that scar tissue
Oh,
and
yeah.
helps you recover. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I have one like especially with, like I have all the recovery options because I've given up and I just keep trying another option.
It's awesome.
Anyway, so this one is best Valentine's Day gift for boyfriends.
You got Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. Jack Black Lip Balm.
No.
I'm out.
SPF 25.
Yeah.
That is not
Shorts.
10,000 7-inch lined.
These are awful gifts, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah, this list blows.
Yeah.
I'm going off the options of what
What the hell is that? A book light?
A
There you go,
neck-
Colin.
Okay, you're a wife. Do you want one of those three things?
Maybe if we went somewhere
Okay, this list blows.
shopping other than New York. Maybe.
Hey, I just
Yeah, no
went on, I
shit.
trusted
think
New York
New York's-
Magazine and they
New York
did-
Magazine, go
New
fuck
Yorkers are
yourself.
weird.
The pajamas makes me think of the comedian Burt Kreischer when he bought his wife 9 pair of pajamas for
Pajamas,
Christmas.
yeah.
Come on, pajamas.
I don't even know what we're looking at this point. What the
This
fuck
is
is
gifts
that?
for girlfriends.
What the fuck
that
is
a
a Dame Finn?
Nobody cares.
Is that a push pop?
Looks like it.
Look,
I can't see things.
What the hell is that?
I don't know
Finger
what that is.
massager.
A finger massager?
oh, now we're talking. Man, my digits
Are really messed up.
Wow. How much is that thing?
Is she for sale? What is this about?
She's a.
Oh, you put it on like this.
Oh, I could do wonders with that thing.
Does that vibrate?
Oh, it has to.
You see how she's holding that?
I saw it.
I thought.
Candy saw it.
It is $79.
Holy shit.
This list fucking sucks.
I don't.
This is fucking.
I don't need the girl.
Fuck the list.
I just want the
Yeah,
little
I'm out
thing.
on the list.
Fuck the list. Nobody cares.
There was actually one the other day that I wasn't on this website, but it was like electric hand warmer, and I got really excited because I'm cold all the time.
It's not a bad one. My wife would
And
like that.
I was
Space
like,
heater.
yes.
Up here?
No.
Jacket. Gloves.
I will bring you
Gloves.
in. I have one.
Yeah,
There you go.
this list was not the same as the other day. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck that list.
I'm a
Let's
little upset.
Fuck it. Move
It's
on.
all right. What do we got for current events today?
Hold on, I gotta get to the right page.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. First thing is a robber in. Every time I struggle so hard.
Robber in stolen Audi drove inside mall and overnight smash and grab. grab. Fucked it up at the end.
So it's like a legit GTA.
That's fucking awesome. Holy shit.
So they just rock. Oh, there's a video.
Yeah, let's see the video. Just
Holy shit. He's going right through the front door.
You know,
Oh,
That's fucking awesome.
when you're tired
Oh,
of
here's the
walking,
insides.
you get as close as you can.
Oh, there you go. There's an inside view. Holy shit.
oh damn,
You
he's
got
not
it
into
inside.
that. Hell,
Did they think the world was over at that time?
I believe they're going to steal gold.
This is fucking awesome.
it'd be a cool video game.
I mean,
He literally
who doesn't want to
took-
drive their car through a mall?
Dude, that is pretty impressive.
on the show.
So stealing is
Oh, we're going back out the
wrong,
other door.
But like,
Going back out. Going back out.
I'm a sucker for like
go
a nice
trash it?
like heist story.
Why'd he go so slow out?
What's he got a speed for?
True, I guess.
He's in no rush taking it.
That
Yeah.
is.
That's kind of awesome. Fortunately, no one was harmed. Okay, great.
Where was that at?
Quebec?
Quebec.
No, they were from Quebec.
Quebec license plate.
Yeah,
The
Quebec.
cars from there. How about that?
In Quebec, that's how they go
York.
from store to store.
York Regional Police. Where's York at?
Cleveland.
Canada somewhere? I don't know.
Might be in Canada.
Well, I mean, the car's Canadian.
That's true.
That's fucking awesome.
It's like some GTA shit right there, though.
I know. I'm a sucker for a heist. And I guess this is maybe less heisty than rather just fuck it. I drove my car through a mall, but that's pretty good.
It's called the Vaughan Mills Mall.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Sorry, Vaughn Mills.
Back in it, guys.
Wait it.
Welcome back.
Help you out here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was awesome.
Oh, here we go.
It's kind of hard having a
Thanks,
foul
Rick.
So,
face.
Colin, have you ever put a lawsuit for getting friend zoned?
No,
Wait, what?
doesn't happen to me that
Man
much.
files $2.3 million lawsuit against a woman he says friend zoned him.
That's a bummer.
It's a sad day.
Why $2.3 million?
That's how much he has.
Man from Singapore has filed a $2.3 million lawsuit against a woman who he said caused him trauma when she apparently friend zoned him. The man in the case has been identified as
Drone racing executive.
who fled the lawsuit after she rejected his advances and prompted sustained trauma and reductions in his earning capacity. The woman is contesting the defamation lawsuit, which will be heard in Singapore's High Court next week.
She needs to defecate on that lawsuit.
So he's a.
So he
he's-
filed a separate case in a court last month, but it's struck down to alleged abuse of process. Her lawyer said he's supposed to pay their fees. I don't know. I mean,
So, okay.
just
let me
off the
get
cuff, this guy sounds like an idiot.
So let me get this straight, though. He's suing her because she
Turned him down.
turned him down because she's a gold digger?
I just think she turned him down, and he's probably a computer geek, and that was huge for his soul.
I don't think this is
Fair.
This is just fucked up. Fuck this guy.
And
Yeah.
he only knows how to fight through legislation. Let's put her in the box.
They became misaligned about how they saw their friendship. So they've known each other since 2016, but in 2020, things did not go very well.
Oh, so she friends on that motherfucker for 4 years.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He bought her one of those.
Considered her to be
This is his fault. Get the
She,
fuck.
he
Yeah.
said he considered her to be his closest friend.
Yeah, but he get fucked.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I hope his drones like get shot out of the sky by some drunk redneck. I don't know.
I'll be that guy.
Yeah.
Did you know though that if you shoot a drone out of the sky because it's federal airspace, it's a $10,000 fine?
Is it a $10,000 fine in Korea?
Fuck if I know.
Are you gonna go to Korea and fly a drone?
I'd really like to go to South Korea.
It's not nice.
South Korea?
Yeah. It's next to North Korea.
To the south, right?
I
It's to the
believe
south.
Right next to it.
I was aiming east at the time. But yeah,
Starts at the
it
30th
looked
parallel,
nice.
then it goes south from there.
Most people don't know
It gets
that.
dark at night.
Geography's kind of my wheelhouse.
Should have been a history major.
Leslie.
Dr. Phil is over with.
Dr. Phil is still running.
Yeah, it is.
After 21 seasons, he
Coming to an end after 21 seasons.
Is he getting hair plugs?
You know, I don't think you understand how I run this show.
Remember the Cash Me Outside?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh my lord.
The one,
One thing I remember.
Doesn't that girl rap or something?
no, she has an OnlyFans that makes like $1 million a month.
Wow.
She sells-
Good for her.
She sells
Used panties.
Yeah,
Good for
People
her.
buy
That
that.
crap.
they do.
Weird.
But what's funny?
It's weird, but good for her. I'm jealous.
What's funny is one of my favorite lines
wants to
though
buy
from
my boxers.
Dr. Phil right now. he
Game
recently had a
worn.
girl. He recently had a girl on there where she was like, yes, I know I came on this show and I heard that you brought somebody on this show today that I do not approve of. And he goes, who might that be? And she goes, I heard you brought my mother to the show. And he goes, well, I don't know who told you whose show this is, but I'll bring whoever I want on this show and you can keep your mouth shut. And I was just
Wow.
like, I think it's his show.
That's what I'm talking about, folks.
He literally brought the producer out and was like, he asked the girl, he's like, who told you that I wasn't going to bring your mom on? And she goes, oh, this producer or whatever. He goes, let's bring the producer out real quick. She like walks out and he's like, did you tell her that I wasn't going to bring somebody on the show? She goes, Dr. Phil, you know I would never tell you what to do. And he goes, that's right. He goes, because nobody knows what I'm going to do because it's my show.
Dr. fucking
Wow.
Phil. Who'd have known?
I can't
He's
say
a
I've
dog
ever
though. I like
watched-
Dr. Phil.
I feel like I've seen parts of multiple of his episodes, but I don't think I've ever seen a whole one.
Because I don't think
episode.
I've ever actually watched.
I do. I've watched them. They're pretty good.
I'd like to meet him.
I would love to meet Dr. Phil. I've seen his house in LA. It's,
And then
it's nice.
shake his
Creeper.
hand.
I'd like to meet him.
It was on a celebrity house tour.
Okay, there we go.
Then I'd leave.
Feud. What is that guy? Steve Harvey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Meet him.
Steve Harvey.
nice
hilarious.
call.
Yeah.
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 Be cool.
Okay.
What else we got?
Oh.
Oh.
I can tell
What
you
was it?
stuff that I know.
We'll come back to that.
Okay. School food director accused of stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
How many chicken wings is $1.5 million?
10 cents a wing.
Yeah.
It's not at 10 cents a
Not
wing anymore.
anymore.
It's like at $1.10 a wing.
Oh, you're gonna feed us. I'm hungry.
So about 1.5 million.
Stole
We
it from
should
a
order
school,
it.
stole it from a public school.
There's the boss over there.
Fuck this guy.
How,
Let's pull his arms off and
how
use
have
them
we
as
not
chicken
got
wings.
chicken wings here yet?
Oh, it's a woman. Okay.
Oh, it is a woman.
Fuck this
Yeah.
woman. Let's pull her arms off and use them as chicken wings.
The massive fraud began at the height of COVID during a time when the students were not allowed to be physically present in school. Court documents stated even though the children were learning remotely, the school district continued to provide meals for the students that their families could pick up. The food was never brought to the school or provided to the students, the document noted.
Stole food from a school trying to feed children during a global pandemic.
11,000
Fuck this bitch.
Cases of
11,000
chicken wings.
holy shit, 11,000 cases of chicken wings. I bet their Super Bowl parties were off the chain.
I want to know how big this person's deep freeze is.
Could you imagine
Everybody opening up their orange juices.
great Super Bowl?
What are we having today, Mom? Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Chicken wings every day.
All right, she's back
Oh,
in
she
court
would
on
just-
February 22nd.
Yeah.
Hope she goes to jail for a long time.
And it was an item that was never served to students because they contained bones.
Do you think she handed out menus? Like what was coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
I don't know.
Church kids or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Well, it wasn't chicken wings because she fucking stole them.
Well, obviously those are off the table.
I just really want to know where she puts them all. Like, in
That's
her
right.
house.
Yeah, 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Yeah, where are you going to store those?
That's like probably bigger than this room.
She would have to have a semi.
She's got Ziploc bags.
How did we end up with an odd number of how many chickens?
It said 11,000 cases.
Yeah, I don't know
Alright.
how much is in a case, though. I mean,
Maybe
Yeah.
she lives in the last.
1.5 million divided by
but
11,000.
if she started it in 2020,
Yeah.
If I
when
had
they didn't have
if I had
school.
that watch, I could probably figure this out.
Valentine's.
then,
That's pretty good.
The sweetest gift ever.
but it wasn't discovered until January of 2022.
Okay, she go fuck herself.
So
Chicken wings look good.
Dude, stole food from a school trying to feed children during a global
That's like-
pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see her in hell.
she's basically
Okay,
in a roundabout way still paying for it with your taxes. I mean,
Whatever.
He said, okay, I'll see her now.
Maybe she stole it to feed the poor.
Okay.
This woman probably has 10
No.
kids.
22-year-old basketball coach fired after she allegedly posed as a 13-year-old during the game.
First off, how do you not know she's 22?
Did it say her?
Oh,
It is. I think it is a her.
stop it.
Let's see here.
You got a lot of.
Assistant coach Arlisha
Women's
Boykins.
team.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, wow.
22-year-old. Yeah,
Her name is Boy.
Why?
Let's watch the video.
Boykins.
My question isn't how. My question is why.
She was dunking on them kids.
It was a Churchland High School girls JV team.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't even
JV.
varsity.
She was,
Yeah, but the high school,
look at
that's
that.
not 13.
She is so much taller. She cruising that court.
Oh my god. She's like
Not today.
today.
Nope.
I mean, the students and the parents had to been like,
they
isn't that
not-
the
The
coach?
fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why she got a mustache?
I played overseas and came back here and played
I don't,
JV.
yeah. My question remains not how. It's why.
Maybe she was a player short.
The coach wanted to win.
No, there's a lot of people over there. See him on the bench?
Ain't got a lot of fans. There's no.
That's the
Look
white
at
team,
that.
though, isn't it?
There's no fans in it.
Okay, well, hold on and see if they go
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the other team. Back to their side of the.
You need a speaker, Treg.
There's nobody over there.
Yeah, I bet they
Yeah.
were low on players.
Chicken wings.
Is that really it? They just were short a
I would,
player.
I
and
would
they were
assume
like,
so.
Wow.
If you, I mean, I didn't read the article yet, but
All
it
right.
looks
Okay,
like that.
but-
Yeah, and so everybody in the audience is going to be
We
like,
got nobody else
"That's our
to
coach."
play. All right, coach, strap up. She's like, no problem. Dunk on these little midgets.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
also, this is a JV team, which is in high school, and 13-year-olds are not in high school yet. So, there's that too.
So,
Wow.
so that's going to fall under the category of like, clearly she should be fired, but like, I don't think a crime's been committed, right?
I don't know. I don't think crime was
Yeah,
committed,
but
yeah.
no, she loses the job for sure.
Oh, yeah.
If she's a teacher, she probably gets fired.
There we go.
Doing another one.
Yeah, if the fourth Bad Boys movie is in the works, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence just announced it.
What?
Yeah.
That
Check
was
'em
too,
out.
is
What's he
awesome.
gonna do? Go in there and slap her around?
I do love those movies. Those movies are hilarious.
That was
They are
fun.
good.
What does it say here? We'll team up once again as Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett for the fourth installment of Bad Boys movie franchise. It's about that
They
time.
must be in wheelchairs. I mean, that last one, they were pretty. They got a little chubby.
Yeah,
You
were
could
getting
see
old.
age
They're
was
getting old.
working on them.
Martin Lawrence is probably one of my top favorite comedians of all
I do
time.
like him. Yeah.
He's definitely in my top three.
No.
I honestly don't think I saw 2 through 3.
You said no?
Or, well, I guess there's just 2.
One.
I saw the first one. I don't think I saw 2 or 3.
So in 2020, though, Bad Boys for Life made $426.5 million in the box
That
office.
might have been one of their best ones.
Their last one?
Yeah.
Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to pick. I liked them all.
I like the first one.
I like
Yeah.
Bad Boys for Life. It's good.
But the
first
last
one was
one
good.
Yeah, it was
The second one wasn't bad. Isn't that one with Gabrielle Union and it's Mike's sister?
Yeah,
Or
something
no,
like
it's
that.
Marcus's sister.
Yeah.
She gets captured and they go. They take
Yeah, that
that
was
yellow.
good, too.
They take that yellow Hummer
It wasn't a
through
bad,
the fucking.
wasn't a bad series.
No, it wasn't. I've liked all their stuff. Sounds good.
We'll see how number 4 turns out.
I
Can't say I watched it, so.
can't say it's gonna be bad.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. It's Flavor Flav.
Isn't it?
He's still
What's
alive.
that?
It's the guy with the clock.
Flavor
Yeah.
Flav on going through. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah,
Candy.
that is.
Yeah, go
Sorry.
back up real quick.
Sorry,
What's-
he was
Flavor
with the
Flav
clock.
on
You're
going
good.
through a 6-year period of spending $2,400 to $2,600 a day on drugs.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of money.
That's fair.
Does he have teeth? Look. No, I don't think he does.
Probably
But
not.
I don't know what kind of drugs. What were we talking about?
Took him out and put him on his clock.
I would.
For 6 years straight, you
Oh, wait, this
do.
picture looks like he's got
His time I
something.
spending $2,400
he
to
does.
$2,600
No, I think
a
he
day,
actually does
6
have
years
fake
straight.
teeth, though.
He takes him out.
Yeah, he does take them out.
Okay.
They showed him before.
Sorry, I was helping answer a question.
No, you're cool. I'm
Website are
sorry.
you
I was
on?
reading the Complex.
What website are you?
This is the complex. That's where we get a lot of our news from. It's insane.
Is that
I kind of
okay?
kept it hidden. You kind of kept it hidden that you were spending $2,400 to $2,600 a day on drugs.
His accountant would not approve.
My accountant would be like, Treg.
I don't know. His accountant might have been the one that was like, "Do another line, motherfucker. Make me one too.
What too?
I'm rolling blunts back here."
Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of money on drugs a day.
I think he just
that a
need.
year?
Here's the thing. I think he's just getting ripped
If I
off.
had that watch, I could figure it out.
I think he's getting ripped off. I think he needs a new drug dealer.
I agree.
That's
I agree.
Almost a mil.
That's $1 million a year.
Almost. 949.
That's as much as Mick Jagger, probably.
You know what? At his level of money,
lot.
though,
I bet you it probably equates to somewhere like us that's buying a can of tobacco or something like that.
Well, somebody once said that somebody buying a jet. What was it? I keep bringing up the Kardashians, right?
Yeah.
Let me fix this mic.
Oh, is that better, guys?
There you go. We were losing you there, man.
I loved it.
They said
Drifting off.
In the tunnel.
buying a $4 million jet or whatever it was equivalent of buying a Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Like that is
That's insane.
That's
That's
just the amount of
different.
money they have.
I know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is.
All right, what do we got next, Candy?
Oh, there you go. Oh, this one, yeah. So,
Holy shit.
have you ever been lost for an entire week in another country?
Yep.
JD has.
Well, you are the same thing as this 15-year-old.
Read the headline.
A 15-year-old playing hide and seek found in a shipping container
That's how it happens.
in another country an entire week later.
I'd like us to just take a moment of silence in respect for this kid's game.
He won at hide and seek.
Yeah, he's pretty.
All time.
Hats off.
Guinness World Record.
Kid. Respect, brother.
Dude, he literally walked out of the shipping container and was just like, all me.
Could you imagine, though, like, he'd be like, this is not the same place.
Just did the LeBron, like,
He did it. Yeah.
he did do it.
Bigfoot showed up.
He's in Malaysia. Where'd he come from? He ended up in Malaysia. Where'd he come from? Somewhere within a week's sailing of that. Some Asian country, probably.
He fell asleep
He was in Bangladesh.
in Bangladesh, yeah.
Oh, sleep
Got
for
it.
a week.
He's good.
You would think, like, the movement of, like,
Attaboy. Holy shit. Nice job.
Did you hear JD though? He said Bigfoot showed up and gave him a clap. Like, I've been doing it for years. Good job.
Yeah.
Reigning champ.
I don't know. This kid's the solid silver then.
I did.
I think
So
he took first.
I just watched a comedian though who made a Bigfoot joke. He said he has a friend who's a Bigfoot hunter, and he said his friend called him up the other day and said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know, you're going to be the first one to know this, that I just found baby Bigfoot." He goes, "So you saw little footprints?"
Like regular size.
Like regular size.
Like human footprints.
He's like, "How do you know that they're not?"
This one had 5 toes.
So,
Is the kid okay? If he was 6
Yeah,
days in a
so-
shipping container, he'd be
so
in bad
he had
shape.
some
Dehydration.
dehydration and starvation.
Oh yeah.
Poor kid. But it seems like he did. They actually said they thought it was human trafficking initially.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's like the route that they.
And then he was just like, "No, it's fine, hide and seek."
I fell asleep all by myself.
Fell asleep.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
Where was he from?
Bangladesh.
Oh, he's from Bangladesh. I thought he
Ended up in Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
The destination.
Shipyard to begin with.
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it.
That was
what we
Test
got?
run.
That was a test run.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, it's less awesome because realistically, this poor kid probably spent a week in a
he
shipping
looks.
container
Yeah,
without.
he looks really skinny
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So it's probably a little less funny, but still.
Ethiopia skinny.
It is very like, oh my gosh. So, well, we were
Yeah.
talking about this, and I was like,
I feel bad for the
6
parents
days,
too.
yeah.
Could you imagine how the parents probably felt during that?
gosh, I know. Especially because they were like the cops were probably like, okay,
Yeah.
well, we have to think this is like
The shipping container was.
he's either dead, he's been
Yeah,
stolen.
imagine trying to find it. Yeah.
Put him in this one.
Well, I read there was something about a video. They saw the leaving. Oh, I know a video.
He was seen leaving the shipping container when it reached its destination in Malaysia.
So yeah, they found it.
And he's in rough shape, feverish, starved. Okay, well, I really am praying he remains healthy and fully recovers. But
6
week.
days.
Yeah.
But new hide and seek champion right there. That is it. Congrats, kid.
JD, in your time in the Army, did you ever go 6 days without some food?
A few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you just had to, or?
No, actually, like one of the first trips over to Iraq, we only got literally 2 bottles of water a day.
Really?
You had to manage that for 24 hours.
Wow.
You're talking 160-degree heat. Water was boiling in your mouth.
That's 48 ounces of water.
That's all you get. That's all we could get.
Wow.
I mean, that was in the beginning of the war, obviously. You
Yeah.
got water down the road, but the first 6 months was We were putting bottles, hanging them in socks as you driving down the road.
Just that way they wouldn't get so hot, or what?
No, because the wind would cool off the. You pour some on the other one on it. The wind would cool it off. So you drink
Holy shit.
room temperature
Evaporation.
rather than 160 degree weather.
Damn.
I feel like water at that point just water's water. You just need it.
Man, it's so hot. You're
Yeah.
just like, no, I don't want water.
As you're over here, like, I can.
So would you,
Need it.
now, how many MREs would they give you guys?
3. Yeah.
For 6 days?
No,
Or 3 a day, you mean?
you were supposed to get 3 days. Sometimes it got down to like 2 a day. But there's so many calories in those things.
I know, but you had more food than water, man. Oh
yeah.
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 Wash that down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Dang.
dangerous
It
if
is.
you
All
don't.
dangerous.
If you have food, not water, you're supposed to not eat because eating requires water for
break down.
digestion.
Yeah.
It requires
What
water.
was your favorite
Especially if
MRE?
you're already sweating everything out, like you're losing all your electrolytes real fast.
I think there was like a 3 cheese tortellini thing. And you could always just kind of throw other stuff in it. You know, like, there's always people, like, I don't want my rice. And, throw it in here. And you got 3 cheese tortellini with rice.
It's the best part of the meal. It's rice.
Was that not the meal that you could eat every meal?
Different answer.
It's like the
All right.
extra.
So I heard recently on a TikTok that the cheese spread was the thing to get in the
It's
MREs.
pretty tasty.
Yeah?
It helps everything else taste good. The point
fair.
of an MRE is you just add stuff together and go, huh, that tastes better than it did the first time.
It's fair. It's fair.
Okay.
What else we got, Candy?
Oh, keep going back to that one.
man.
6-year-old orders $1,000 of food from Grubhub on father's phone.
I heard about this.
This just happened a couple days ago.
This kid was ordering like stuff he shouldn't even know about. Like
Look at this kid. He's like, I'm innocent.
Oh my
didn't mean to.
gosh! Could you imagine getting $1,000 bill from Grubhub?
Damn.
Can you imagine all that food being delivered to your house?
Kidding me? I'd have canceled the credit card.
Yeah.
Food arrived around 9 p.m. on a Saturday night, and he never placed an order. And then another, and then another.
Holy cow! Eventually figured out what was going on. He
All right.
allowed his 6-year-old Mason to play a game on his phone before going to bed, and he evidently accessed his father's Grubhub account.
That's a good
Kid was hungry.
Among the items ordered were 5 large orders of jumbo shrimp, chicken pita sandwiches, chili cheese fries, ice cream. Stonehouse's bank sent him a fraud alert after declining a $439 pizza order. All in all, the child's Grubhub spending spree reached upwards of $1,000.
So,
Wow.
It was a game. He was winning.
Yeah, he probably thought it was like for the game, honestly.
High score.
Pizza. Yes.
That's insane.
Cool.
That's crazy. What else we got, Candy? Oh, yes. This is super cool.
I saw this.
Did you?
Yeah.
So do you follow Mr. Beast at all?
No, but I saw this.
Yeah. He does a lot. So I introduced Candy to Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole.
He's a very interesting
It was very good.
character. He's probably the most humble person with loads and millions and millions and millions of dollars that I've ever been able to watch.
So I think this is I read some about this, and I know that there's some ethical questions about, doing charitable things to make money, which is what his YouTube is, right? That's how the guy makes money. And
Yes and no.
and I'm on board for that, but ultimately, whatever you got to do, who cares what your motivation is as long as you're helping people? There are 1,000 people that can see right now that couldn't before because of him. Here's my downer thing. I'm bummed about the fact that we live in the richest country in the world, and there are people who can't see and all that's standing in between them, and being able to literally see is being able to afford it.
Sure.
That's a fucking bummer.
Sure.
Mr. Beast, if you're going to keep paying for people to literally fucking see, well, then congratulations. I'll start watching your YouTube channel.
He does more than that. He
Yeah.
does a lot more than that.
That's about what I got so far. I'll start watching.
I'll tell you this much.
Gain a viewer.
I will tell you that's Mr. Beast right there. I will.
Okay, he looks kind of funny, but
Well, he's also autistic, but
okay, I'm sorry.
he's.
Sorry.
But
Shit.
let me.
hey, he said he is night blindness.
I'm going.
But here's the interesting thing about Mr. Beast, though. He's probably one of the most humble people that I've ever been able to listen to and watch. He has a podcast with Joe Rogan where he goes deeply into why he does what he does, how he started out, and the reasons for it. He literally says on the Joe Rogan podcast, he says, I could literally be okay with having a room with a bed and a TV in it, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's all I need. He's like, I don't need. He's like, the reasons I spend so much money in trying to give other people money is because I would like seeing people happy. He's like, that's the only reason I do this. He's like, he's like, you wouldn't even have to pay me to do it. He's like, if I could do it without being paid, I would do it. Like, that's how this kid thinks. It's remarkable what he's been able to do for a lot of people.
I'm going to find out more about him. I don't really care what your motivation is. If you're helping people, great. 1,000 people can see that couldn't before.
Yeah. Now, some of the other things that he does is very funny and it's interesting. But every time though this dude does a video, he gives away money.
Yeah, so the one video I watched yesterday, he walked up to like people at Walmart and was like, "Would you quit your job for $10,000?" And they were like, I mean, and they didn't know what the answer was. And one was like, yeah. And he's like, here you go. And he handed her a briefcase.
Yeah. Mr. Beast, if you're watching our podcast, come on.
And then the one, it was funny because
I'd love to talk to you.
I have a lot of questions. I'm sorry I said you look funny.
The one, he was like,
I think
he went to like a pizza place or something. And the girl was like, no, I don't want to do that. And her boss was like, yeah, quit. And I told Trey, I was like, if he walks in and be like, I'm out. I'll come back next week.
He was literally walking around a college campus with a $10,000 in a briefcase, and his goal was to hand it to people and not say anything. So he would have a briefcase, and he would just be like, and like people would be like, "What the?"
Well, I hope he handed it to the right people because I'd be partying like.
You give it to me now. I'm spending it properly.
How many Keystone kegs can we get?
10 G's.
You're walking around the wrong
The most
campus.
legendary party in Ohio State history was thrown that night.
And then he also put on his own Squid Games, which I believe I could be wrong about this, but I believe he spent $13 million to build the set and hire people and stuff like that.
Okay, did he watch the show and understand the point of the show?
Everybody
It was
dies,
yes,
right?
but this was more of like a game show type deal. What was funny though is that he started out with it was like 436 people. The winner got $436,000, and then what he did though was each person he would basically bribe people. He's like, hey, if you leave the game right now, like I'll give you like 10 grand. And they're like, oh, okay.
It's a little different than Squid Game.
It was a lot different than Squid Game.
I was like, did he watch the? It's a show that's.
I loved the show. I thought the show was really good.
Squid Game?
Yeah, Squid Game was awesome.
What is
It was a great show.
I never watched it.
I don't know.
Oh, it was. It
Last
had a
Man
dark
Standing.
meaning to it.
I like it already.
Yeah, it had a dark meaning. There was more of a twist to it than what it was. It was. I mean, but people died. They lost their lives on there.
It's these rich people who convince all these poor people to compete in this game where there are
Rich
436
pedophiles.
of. Yeah, also true. 436 of them, and like 435 of them are going to die.
Yeah.
All pedophiles?
No,
don't
the
think
people
so.
aren't. The
rich
people running
people
it.
were.
The people, yeah.
Oh, the rich one.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
commentary
they
on
were.
capitalism, is what it really is. I think.
And then it turns out the guy
It's
who
not terribly subtle. I think you'll get it. It's not.
turns out the guy who actually like created the game was one of the players.
Yeah, he was one of the players. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
It's been out for 2 years.
Yeah, it's not really
I
spoiler.
probably should have seen it by now.
Yeah. They're coming out with a second one
What was the game where you run and then you stop?
on the bridge.
Red light, green light.
Red light,
red
green
light, green
Red
light.
light,
yeah.
green light, like
Yeah.
as a kid?
That was
Yeah.
the best one.
Red Road,
So
Red
yeah,
Road.
so they
I'll
played
still
red
play
light.
it.
So yeah, on red light, green light though, how they played it was if you kept moving after it was red,
Yeah.
you would get shot.
I want to play.
Well, crap.
I'm in.
Just picked right off.
Just picked right off.
The worst is like when you like stop and your body just keeps going, your momentum.
Yeah.
Dead.
And then like one of the later games where they had to. So there was a bridge of glass,
Oh yeah.
but like some of the glass was actually already like it wasn't broken. I think it was just loose in there.
There were two avenues
It was
with
a good
glass
show.
panes, and on each row, one of the panes was solid, and one of them would break if you jumped on it. But they were
Right.
far enough apart you couldn't tell it till you jumped.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you just right through them,
Yeah.
or you'd land.
Yeah.
Or you'd
Okay, anyway, what else we got?
Well, okay, so that one, we got to go back to this one.
Yeah. What do we got? here?
Walk Tug Fest.
Whoa.
What's that?
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
Hold on. Wait, we gotta find for this.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the
Tom
one.
Brady announces he's retiring for good.
Why won't it load?
We all saw this. We don't need the thing.
He's rescinding it.
That's
why it won't load.
You going back to work?
Just kidding.
He got his ass kicked.
Chuck, did you watch the?
He did.
To be a quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Did you see the video I sent you last night?
Yes.
I figured you'd enjoy that.
Yeah, I did.
Is he
I
gonna
did.
repair things with Gazelle or whatever her name?
I think that's pretty much over. She's dating another guy already.
I wouldn't want her back.
No.
Like what the hell?
They were a power couple, though. That's for sure.
Oh, they were.
He went back, didn't like it.
He
Fine.
didn't. She did.
Well, good for him.
She was messing around. That's what it looks like.
Pete Davidson, right?
No. It was with her personal trainer or something.
What'd you doing on the side?
There's a job opening.
It's a job opening.
Wish it was Gazelle.
Our man on the spot, Chris Short.
Hey, did you know I was on a book cover?
There it is.
Like if he was real handsome back in the day.
Back in the day. Still broke it
Check
up.
out my
I'm just waiting to the day you go like get a
chiseled
coffee
abs.
somewhere and some girl's like reading that book in the corner. You just
Like,
go sit
no.
down. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that would be hilarious. So, and then lastly here, it looks like we got Eagles and Chiefs in the Super Bowl for 57.
Yeah, let's see what I bet. Let's see. I try to correct the guess score. You know, the correct score. You know.
Sorry for the Bengals and your bummer of an
Let's see
ad.
here.
It was a bummer. It was a bummer. It was fixed.
Oh God, here we go again.
Mixon didn't show up at all.
Oh,
I got quiet here.
wow. My fault. I'm sorry.
I said sorry for the unfortunate ad.
No, it was. I will say this. I'm never one to blame the ref. You know this, JD. I'm never one to blame refs.
Yeah.
I will see a whole game as it is.
I've never seen something like that ever happen.
There was some outlandish bullshit calls that I've never seen in my entire life. The ghost 3rd and 9.
5 plays?
I watched that and I was like, what? I was watching it with CJ.
I literally looked at my wife and was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
And
And they were just like, let's just keep playing.
Redo. Redo. Yeah, it was it, yeah.
Fucking backcourt basketball team.
They were just like, "Yeah, all right, we're gonna redo
We
this."
can't
one.
figure it out.
There was a meme that came out right after that happened, and it was a picture of Goodell on the phone, and it said, "Hey, if they sack Patrick Mahomes on this next 3rd and 9, we're just gonna redo that play." And then it said, and then it went down to the next bubble, and it goes, and then if they still don't get it, call a penalty.
Did you see the meme where Patrick Mahomes was
Holding the referee jersey. And the referee jersey's holding Patrick.
I didn't see that.
That's great. No, there was some bullshit calls, but it is what it is. I hope we make it back next year. I think we still have a strong team. It'll be interesting to see what happens with T. Higgins over the offseason. So
I got $1,000 on Travis Kelce first touchdown score.
that's a solid one. But Eagles do look good this year.
Yeah. No, I convinced my mom that, and she's like, "You what?" I'm like, "That's 11,000 payout, mom."
No, I think Eagles and Chiefs will be a great game. I do think Eagles will come out on top, though. I
You
really
do. I got 34-21 Chiefs.
Yeah, I would say that the other way for the Eagles.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
know.
I think the Eagles have a really good defense. I think they have a powerhouse front four. They have powerhouse linebackers. They have great secondary. Chiefs do not have a great secondary. I mean,
They're overall good. The Eagles is probably this set of Eagles.
yeah,
It seems like the most complete team.
They're pretty
for the
complete.
whole season.
Great offensive line.
There's a guy on TikTok that's predict the next 10 Super Bowl wins. And Eagles, he's got the Eagles for this year.
I say Eagles. I mean, they got great wide receivers. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to do too much.
TikTok's not been a thing for 10 years, so who says this guy really got that?
Well, he's got the last like four years correct. It's
Okay, that's not nearly as impressive as 10.
Colin, you know what I'm at.
I did
Colin
not.
doesn't do social media. Just ignore his thoughts.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, and lastly tonight, guys, hey, Walpock Tug Fest is happening May 19th, May 20th. Again, me and Colin will be out there announcing for the truck pulls.
Holy shit, that truck went so fucking high.
Don't forget,
how
there's
that
a lot of
works.
new things going on at the Walpock Tug Fest this year. There
Like
is
trucks jumping
there is the
and like me announcing it.
that's right,
What the fuck, 2023? That's not it?
Walpock Tug Fest.
Got it.
They have camping there too.
They do have camping there this year. It's pretty cheap too, actually.
Chris, you can just stay at my house.
But that's true. That's
Yeah,
true. He
just
lives right
walk-
across the street.
Literally just walk
Smell
there.
real bad, dude.
But no,
Guest bedroom.
we have the
don't pee in the
we have the
shower.
side by side time trials
No.
going on. Side by side mud run.
Oh, sorry, I gotta
Jumps.
Yeah, the side by side.
I'm
best
excited
jump.
for the jump.
Should I put
Yep.
my truck in this?
You should.
Somebody who is in the
Not if you were
jumping, I
broken.
want to ride shotgun.
We have the all new Small Town Rave that's going to be happening
Party.
out there with a guest DJ now.
Oh.
Surprise guest DJ.
Oh, I
It's not
did know
me.
about this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, not
It's not
Colin.
me,
Yes.
and that should make you feel good
Wanna
about
go.
yourself.
Surprise guest
Yeah.
DJ. And then we will know on February 20th who the bands that are going to be there this year are. Very exciting stuff.
I might go this year.
I
should go.
want to ride shotgun in one of the jumping trucks.
Did you hear that?
So that
So
sounds fun.
side by side.
It'll be a side by side, not a truck.
Hardy's coming to the Lima Fair thing?
Still.
Yeah,
Hardy,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The restaurant
Yeah.
Hardee's?
No. Hardy, the country singer.
He's like the restaurant.
Hardy's like the restaurant.
We're going to Hardee's.
I won't be upset with that either. I like
Frisco
Hardy.
And next up, Frisch's Big Boy.
Dude, those are good.
They are good.
Those are good.
Can't beat the moves over my head.
Hey, look,
Right?
there's Brooke Forrest.
You know her?
I don't know.
Was she
Was she in that book?
No, she's right there. She's on Walpock Tug Fest.
Nice. Love it. Those are Texas Roadhouse girls there.
Oh, from
couple years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Walpock Tug Fest, social guys will be there. Candy will be out there doing some marketing stuff with us. Me and Colin will be out there announcing. Yeah, we'll have a good time. I think we're going to have some T-shirts this year. So it'll be exciting.
Don't spoil. The
I'm not
excitement.
spoiling anything. I'm just giving a heads
I
up.
just saw the T-shirts for the first time. They're
He
going to
got
be cool.
super excited. He
should
was
get
like a
the-
little
I'm
kid
excited.
gangster.
You know at the Reds where they have that Redzilla?
I know. That's sweet. Hey, with all that being said, we want to thank everybody for watching the show tonight. Please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw tonight. Chris Short, thanks for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate you being here,
Always a
talking
pleasure.
to us.
Yeah, thanks for having
obviously. JD, thanks for stopping by on the show tonight, man. We appreciate
you.
you coming in and
Appreciate the
Warm inside a building.
Back to the street now. Go back out.
Candy, as
Gotta sleep
always,
outside.
emceeing for the show tonight. Thank you, Candy, for all you do.
Oh, thanks.
Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
Trig motherfucking Reigns.
Social guys. Hey, you can always find us on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartMedia, and Apple Podcasts. You know where the show's at. You know where we're going to be every week right here at the Social Guys.
And the Tug Fest.
That's right, Tugfest. Later.